Hi.
Uh,
Welcome back to a second week of Dungeon Mad Mage. Level crap. What's number 18? Vanrakdoom checks notes. Intrepid band of heroes, legends, are delving deep into the bed of evil to the goddess Shar, known as Vanrakdoom, 18th level of Under Mountain. And we're going to have a glorious little time. Who would like to tell us what happened last week?
not it.
Alright, I guess I'll do it. Okay.
You do not want me to try to recap. I will get
keep in mind,
everything wrong.
it's worth noting this is a in-character recap,
That's right.
so getting
Jared
things
is
wrong.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Jared.
I feel like I should do it like right. Right, so. So cool. So we were commissioned by some dude to befriend a dragon who was friends with a guy who was like, he got turned into Umbraxicar, the Shadow One, and we're like, oh, we have to go and heal him with the passion of Care Bear Stare and all this stuff. And so we started going through and we saw some vampire dudes and we were like, no, we're not going to do that. And then we went to this one door and there was centipedes and Sweet Lou was like, we're definitely not going to do that. And then we kept getting visions and it seemed to be between the Death Knight and this Umbraxicar fellow, and then we got some armor. I'm so bad at this. And we have a baby now.
That's right.
Named Bowie.
Babe Bowie.
Babe Bowie.
Babe Bowie.
Baby.
Babe Bowie.
And then we're in deep shit. There's a sword.
That's
It's
just
all
a tagline
fine,
for the
Stu.
adventure. We're in deep shit.
Nat is absolutely muted.
Yeah, you're muted, buddy.
Oh no.
I'm the worst.
The
Alright.
worst.
I mean, that's like most of it. You got hired by Fallen Moonstar to clear the family name by delving into Undermountain to restore the Bronze Dragon Gleister, who is now called Umbraxicar, back to his Bronze Dragon form with friendship. That part was accurate.
Friendship.
Friendship.
It was
Care Bear
certain items of friendship and care might help restore him and remind him of his loyalty to his good friend Lord Vanrak Moonstar, who's the one who tarnished the family's name and tore Gleister down into the darkness with him, metaphorically and maybe literally. There were a lot of centipedes and spooky things, and you learned that this place worships Shar, unlike the Moonstar family, which worships Saloon, the twin goddess of like moon and light and stuff, whereas Shar's like dark and forget things and evil and darkness.
So what you're saying is Shar is dark and Saloon is the moon.
That is not inaccurate.
Damn rhymes. Moonstar.
All right. The most recent escapades were that they found some mithril armor of Lord Vanrak underneath the remains of a throne that was guarded by a illusory, shadowy facsimile of the Shadow Dragon. And then we opened up a lovely hallway with 6 stone Marilith statues that the party is very cautious might be a little more alive than not.
Sweet Lou is floating.
All right, and you levitated.
I
Yeah,
did.
who levitated? Jareth?
Me.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Sue.
And as you levitated Sweet Lou into the
Sue.
room.
Leet Sue. I'm pretty
Leet
sure
Sue,
that's her name.
That does sound right to me.
Yeah.
Said the voice in the sky to Jareth.
Yep.
I feel like if any character's going to break the fourth wall, it's going to be Jareth. Let's be real. you had a very vivid vision of Lord Vanrak waving his blade of radiant sun in your face and screaming about how they should descend into the dark and take up residence in Undermountain. And that would raise the Moonstar family to new heights. And as that vision fades, you are still floating in the air, in this grand hallway with the walls lined in weapons and shields and such, and a luscious red and purple carpet down the middle to a pedestal with a sword hilt upon it.
Oh, my turn to move.
Okay, so you're like pulling on the there was like a tapestry kind of canopy to the room, and you're gonna pull along that.
Is there like a ceiling? Can I just like claw on the ceiling?
Sure, why not? There's this cloth covering it, so like that can be solved. Why not?
Sure.
So you
Oh
get
no.
past that and start to pull
Matt, come
yourself
back.
along. And Sweet Lou.
Wait, am I frozen or is everybody else frozen?
You're fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, now you're frozen.
Damn.
Oh,
Now-
no. Oh,
Okay.
Back?
You're good. You're good.
Okay. Was it me frozen or was it everybody else?
I think it was you.
Oh god. And
Matter
my
of
thing, everybody else was frozen. I was like, oh, it's the apocalypse.
And we stuck the landing.
Yay! I didn't even have to roll for that.
And
And
roll
as-
a death saving throw.
And as
Shit.
Sweet Lou makes her way across the ceiling to the pedestal, the room alight by this dark, flickering purple flame. The shadows that they cast are very deep and hard to see through. You have dark.
Me? I do.
Yeah. Okay,
Let me.
noted.
I'm 90% sure. Yes, 60 feet.
All right. So normally Ganassi don't, but fire Ganassi do because they're
That's
fire.
right. That's right.
Yeah, we are. We're fire.
Yeah.
We're so lit. Bet. Just throw in all the lingo. I'm cool, kids. Howdy do, fellow kids.
And you make your way up to over the pedestal, and God, it didn't seem like these Mariliths were looking above the pedestal before, but they seem to be glaring right at you.
Crikey, that's creepy. I'm still floating.
Lasts like 10
Um,
minutes.
Cool. Can I like Mission Impossible this and like come down just a little bit and like
Uh,
like
if you
try to
coordinate-
like investigate to see for traps? And even though I don't think that's actually something I'm really good at, nope. But it's
I mean,
fine.
absolutely, you can. You have mental connection to Jareth,
Right.
and Jareth can control for it to descend. So
That's right.
You
You
very-
can move.
it's got these two big flanges that come up either side, and in the middle is the sword hilt, kind of nestled in a little divot and poking upright as if it was buried in the pedestal.
Can I check for any runes or anything? I know that we just came from where the mithril armor was and it had a death thing on it.
Absolutely. You can make an Arcana check for that, or an investigation would be appropriate.
Oh, both are horrible. So, first roll of the night, kids. Ready? 8. Not.
Seems safe enough.
We're good.
We're totally good. We're good, mates. Come on in. I don't know. I felt like
You're
I
hanging over the sword.
Aren't you gonna try to take the sword?
should I try to touch it?
Is it safe?
I think so. I looked at it and I don't see anything spooky.
YOLO.
Take it.
This might be YOLO. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll touch it, and I'll try to draw the sword.
All right. As you reach out and touch the hilt in the pedestal, and everyone else probably gets a bit of an echo of this through the telepathic communication, but your mind is tumbled place, one for one's place.
Right. So the orange one will be the ones place, and this one will be the tens place. That would be 44. I literally rolled 2 4s. 44.
Okay. You have vivid memories and visions of yourself living through life as a gnome in a luscious green land of trickery and deception. You have about 20 years of memories with this through this life. And as everyone views on, you can see Sweet Lou age about 20 years.
Oh,
shit!
But then
point
you
of
have
order. I don't think monks can be aged magically at the 15th level.
I don't think so either. I have this really cool thing.
Oh, read it to me.
Yeah, hold on. Features and traits, right? Martial arts. You can.
You may have been the right person for this job.
Yeah, I think it's 15th level.
Open. Slow fall, extra attack, stunning strike, key power strikes, wholeness of body, evasion, stillness of mind. You can use an action to end an effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened. Purity, you are immune to disease and poison. That's purity of body. What the hell? There's so much stuff to read.
All right.
I'll have it in a second.
Sure.
You no longer need food or timeless body? You can't
That's
be
probably-
aged
Timeless body,
magically
there
or
it is.
suffer effects of old age, though you can still die of it.
That's right. Can't
That's
be aged
that.
magically.
Timeless
yeah,
body, motherfucker. Don't boy.
You have 20 years of memories as a gnome in a land called Zilargo.
Zilargo.
But you are have no ill physical effects from this experience. You may mentally, but that's your call.
Oh, guys, I have like 20 years of memories, but I still look good.
Right.
Oh,
Monk life.
thanks, Alexis.
Gotcha,
Because
Joe.
I don't know anything. She knows everything. So I have it now.
16th level monk. So
Yeah, your hand curls around the hilt of this sword, and as you your hand's around it now. What do you do?
I will hold on to it and tell Jared to float me up above the ceiling back.
You're going to pull it up and out?
Oh, I have it. I thought I had pulled it out.
Oh, no, okay, that's what I was looking for. Do you pull it up?
Yeah. I've
Okay.
gone this far.
So as you start to
levitate her up when she starts to like pull it up.
Sure. And as you float up above, where the blade should be, there is no blade. But as it pulls away from the pedestal, blinding blade of light blazes into being. Blinding blade of light blazes into being. That's pretty good.
I'm proud of you for that.
And as it does, the marrowless edges lunge at you, the stone flecking off of their skin and their scales. And then as it fully erupts from the pedestal, a pulse of energy launches them all against the back wall in a brilliant, radiant blast.
Ooh.
Could everyone please make me a con save to avoid being blinded?
I've got the robe of eyes, so I think I'm just blinded anyway.
Let's give you disadvantage. Let's do that.
You said a con save?
Yes, it's a con save.
23.
Oh, but it doesn't affect you because the sword is cool. Sorry, should have
The
mentioned.
sword's cool with me.
Very cool.
We cool? We chill? We friends? Okay, well that was a waste of an
I mean,
natural
also 23 will save anyway, so like.
I'm pretty
Very
sure I also have a monk thing, I'm sure.
You
Usually
can spend
do.
a key point to reroll a failed save.
Yeah.
Once.
I got a glorious 4.
Oh wow.
You're a fighter. Your proficiency in con save. It's got to be higher than that.
Con save. Well, I'm good at this. I'm good at D&D. 9.
Okay, that's acceptable.
13.
Yay.
All right, and Mefera? All right, so Mefera, you just barely shield your eyes, but the other two of you are fully white out blinded by this light. Blinded! Sorry.
Wrapped up like a goose in the middle of the night. I also have to remember that I supposedly understand all spoken languages. Any creature that can understand a language can understand what you say.
Correct.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's hot. Tongue
Yeah.
of the
So-
sun and moon, I think, is that?
Yeah. I'm never not playing a monk. Cool.
Yeah.
So I have it.
The sun of it's like holding a sun before you, but somehow it is comfortable. And as it stands there, it slowly dissipates and congeals down into more of like a blazing longsword blade.
I don't have professional longsword, but it's okay.
You also can use it because of the text on the sunblade. It can be used as if it's a short sword as well, because
Oh
it's cool.
hey. Oh hey.
Wait, so
I'm literally floating in the air like what is it, Beetlejuice, where she's like and like dancing with it. I'm
Yes.
keeping it. It's mine.
it's so on point with the aesthetic as well, because it's a blazing sword and you're a flying an RC.
And
love
like
it.
all of me just goes completely on fire as I just like hug the sword.
Pretty great.
Spin around in a blazing inferno of love and death.
Yes. I feel like that sums me up quite well.
Right.
And so it blasted all those statues that we're looking at as dirty, right?
Yeah. So they became real and then promptly died.
Hey.
I am invincible. Do I'd be like, so do I see another door beyond this chamber?
Yeah, your passive's also crazy trash good, right?
No. My passive
No,
is
okay,
13.
No, you don't, but Mefera's not blind, so she does if she actually walks into the room.
Yeah, I'll come say hi now that the statues seem to be dealt with.
Yeah.
Um,
And there is a in the like floorboarding, goes up to just under waist height. There's a part that pops out down and you can crawl in.
so it's like a tunnel.
Crawl space.
I'm just doing somersaults in the air.
Okay.
After 10 solid minutes, Hassan and Jareth can see again.
And I'm on the
Yeah.
ground.
Just on the ground with a blinding sword, like.
Sorry. Sorry. It's mine.
It's okay.
You look fierce.
I'll give you frou-frou.
We have a tunnel.
But I didn't say anything.
I'm like, can I like kick it so that it like very
Yeah,
obviously
you
falls
kick
out?
it and it goes like click, that clicks and pulls up.
Yeah. And I'll just gesture like I found a tunnel.
Shall we continue on?
Let's shall.
And
Let's
as you
shall.
say that, the sword invokes into your mind. Yes, we shall.
What the shit?
Great. Sword talks.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Can the rest of us hear it?
Other
If
than
she
us.
allows it.
I don't.
It
Perfect.
says, I am the illustrious blade of the morning sun, Sintumor.
Illustrious blade of the morning sun?
Yes. What are your
Does she have a
intentions?
female setting?
I mean, Nat doesn't have a female setting. That's very good, to be honest.
Illustrious sword of the morning sun.
Yeah.
And do I get the sense that I must attune to this item?
It all attuned to you.
It already has. That's why it's
Yeah.
talking to me. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Wow.
Do I have to talk out loud to it, or can I talk in my mind?
Talk in your mind, which is par for the course currently.
Cool.
Oh.
Can I just ask it if it has any advice on so morning sun, who held you before me?
The Dark Ranger, Lord Vanrak, and his fall into despair and darkness, eluded me in many a great battle and many a vile one. What are your intentions, warrior?
I mean to save Umbraxica and bring him back to his bronze and good glory. I do not wish to do any vile evil.
No response.
Shit, was that the wrong answer?
It's quietly stressing internally.
That's this whole game.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put you away now.
Are we just watching while you have this like conversation with this sword in your mouth? It's like
I'm probably just like sitting there, like,
I just like nudge my favor. Like, should we be concerned about that at all?
Maybe. Lou, you doing okay?
oh yeah, I'm fine. Just thinking about stuff. Shall we go?
Okay. You'll tell us if something's wrong, right?
I will tell you if something's wrong. I promise. Scouts on me.
Okay.
I like how I do that, and I have like a thing, but it's fine.
Cool.
I'll go first into the tunnel, I guess. Since I have the perception power.
She has the power.
The power of voodoo.
Voodoo.
You do.
So
Do what?
Remind me of the babe.
What
Babe,
Right, so
huh?
who's going through the
This-
tunnel?
this babe.
first?
I am.
This babe. Babe,
Okay.
holding the
Oh,
baby.
shit,
title.
that's right,
Is
the
it me? Can it be me?
Can be you.
Any objections?
Yes.
No.
Many
You have-
objections.
So
I
many
mean, but any
objections.
real objections?
A small 8-pound, 7-ounce objection.
My favorite thinks it's totally fine that you want to have the kid.
Yeah.
That's
Do I have to roll for baby
Goblin.
intelligence?
Goblin
Like,
dad.
does any of us
Goblin
have
baby
any
dad.
experience with babes?
I do.
I mean, it's basically handle
Yeah, I
animal,
do.
right?
It's essentially that, yeah.
I wonder
Wow.
if Jareth knows that Hassan's coming with him back to wherever he's taking that baby.
More the merrier.
It's just like- We cohabitate this castle now.
That's right. It's all good. You can pay rent. It's fine.
Guys
It's
are
like-
the best nannies ever.
We just have our own sitcom where you keep trying to get rid this back.
And I'm just in a corner talking with a sword.
My favorite's like covered in centipede friends.
guard outside.
They can live in my oubliette. They can live in my oubliette. I feel like we're devolving. We must be
So-
wrangled, not wrangle us.
It's like herding cats. I'm very unsuccessful.
Basically that, yes.
So you make your way through the tunnel, and Mafeira, you pop out the other side into a tiny little chamber encrusted on the walls with silver.
Ooh. I like it already.
Yes. 10 feet on its side. Where was I just reading from?
Need a highlighter, bro.
On my book. That seems great plans. Right. Words. Right. That was it. Yeah. Found it. Maybe I need wrangling. In the middle of this chamber is there is a short silver-lined chest sitting on the ground. It's pretty small. It's about this wide, which will kind of get lost on the Twitch viewers, but that's okay. With a little dome top and a small exterior padlock clipped on the outside, gilded in gold and silver. The decor here seems resolutely unsharish.
Un what?
Sharish.
Unshar-ish. I
very
heard
much like-
unstrawberry-ish, and I'm like,
What? I mean, yes, but why?
I don't know. It's been a
We've
long
entered
time.
I
the chamber of strawberry shortcake.
Absolutely notice the decor change. What do I see?
It's just like these silvers and these gold trims. This is definitely more saloon space than Shar. Your immediate thought is probably that this was like a leftover, unaltered, hidden area.
Is this like a dead end? Is there another
Yeah.
door in this room?
There's no other doors out of this way.
Okay, so it looks like we may have stumbled across something very secret.
I like secrets.
Ooh, an
I like this
oubliette.
room.
Yay.
Oh, you and that
and
damn
this-
oubliette.
in this chest too, which is
Hey, they're
absolutely-
very useful.
Was that Mafera? Sorry.
I said I really like this chest. It's very pretty. I would like to keep it.
Thank
It
you. I
does a
mean,
little
I just got
ground.
it.
Oh, fuck off. 10 out of 10.
She'll look back at you and go, "That chest is beautiful too."
Yes.
Yes. It's canon, folks. Sorry, I had to.
It was good.
For
Oh
a second, you guys were laughing so hard. I'm like, oh, something else funny happened. And then,
nope, it was all you, girl.
Oh,
Wow.
chest.
Very nice.
we broke Nat 2 weeks in a row. Last week, it was the horrible Irish. This week, it's boobs. What will it be next week?
All right.
Stay
So
tuned.
there are multiple beautiful chests in front of you. What do you do?
I was gonna say I examined the chest,
Examine it.
the silver one.
I needed you to say that.
Lou, we can deal with your chest later.
You examine
Deal
the
with.
in
Promises,
silver gilded
promises.
chest. Please make me an investigation or perception check.
Nat's never going to play with us again.
Oh, come on, this is fun.
That's a 23 perception.
Shit.
It looks like the padlock is it has as you move it, because you identify that it can be moved safely, and then you move that around. It has a shimmer of magic. You're not entirely sure what magic.
Okay.
Because you made a perception check, not an arcana check. But
Well,
that is
can I make an arcana check?
absolutely.
All right. Let's try this again. Also, I'm looking to see if I have a useful spell for this. I'm not sure that I do.
Detect magic.
Oh, I do have detect magic. So if I can take like 10 minutes to do it as a ritual
Sure.
and just get a little bit more information.
So while you're ritual casting detect magic, the baby starts to cry.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
I
oh,
just
no.
play with my bubbles in front of the baby. What's the matter?
Please have her do an animal handling check.
What's the matter,
I
little
was gonna
bird
say
boy?
performance, to be
I'll
honest,
perform.
because I feel like animal handling is like slightly demeaning to this.
Yeah, not quite great.
Slightly demeaning to the fictional baby.
Performance.
It was funny in my head, though.
It is funny, but
24.
you twirl these balls in the air, very almost. It looks like magic, to be honest, as it does when it's done properly. And at first, the baby is still crying, and it still looks very unhappy. You think maybe it needs something, but it looks distracted right now as it watches them.
Can
Are
I
you
insight check the
hungry?
baby?
Insight, nature, medicine.
My insight is better.
Go ahead.
I want to see what the baby needs. What do you need? Tell me, baby. That is a 15. That is
I've had a thought.
23.
Nice.
That's like magic level insight. So you think the baby's hungry.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Does it have teeth?
Sure.
Well, I need to know
I
if
know
it's...
it matters. I know, but Nat doesn't know baby development that well, so I'm gonna go with sure.
I'm gonna go with if it's a baby, it still needs really, really soft food.
I think Jareth, did you have a plan?
Yeah, Jareth, did you have anything?
Since we're doing this 10-minute ritual casting of detect magic, I would like to take 10 minutes to re-up on my telepathic bond and include the baby.
Yay! Include the baby.
This is
So the baby can just tell me when it's hungry.
Humanoid.
All we're gonna hear in our brains is.
Oh.
I have to spend a moment seeing if there's a language requirement on raries.
Fair enough. I actually
doesn't
probably
sound
should have checked that first.
Whether or not
they have a common language.
Yeah. I mean, baby has very rudimentary intelligence at this stage, but it still has at least 2. So yeah,
Oh my god, yes.
as soon as you do it, you hear very loud in all your heads just a droning food, and somehow it just
Food.
maintains constant, like the entire time, never pausing, even for like. But somehow you still get the entire word, or just over and over again.
Can I?
Perfect.
All right. Can I?
I'm not sorry.
Do I have any? I have rations
Sure.
because that's a thing. I don't know why I had them, but I got rations. Can
I mean, you
I?
gotta eat something. Well, you don't.
Can I like take? Let's say part of my rations is an apple, and I just take an apple and I just smash the shit out of it to make applesauce.
Please do it with a sword.
Yeah, with the blunt edge of the
A
sword.
new sword, just like smashing this apple.
Like I
So
just
you
pull
get,
out. Yeah,
You're
so I
like
just make
halfway
it.
through smashing this apple in like a like a pot. If you have a mess kit, they come with a small cooking pot.
Sure, it's in my bag of holding. Everything's
Yeah,
in there.
Sure. And you start mashing it, and you hear in your head, "This is a highly inappropriate activity for for my legendary personage to be partaking in."
Well, you're the one that
Amazing.
stopped talking to me all of a sudden for no reason. Should have called
giving me-
back.
You giving me the cold shoulder here?
You started it.
Mortal, such finicky creatures.
Immortals are such finicky creatures. And I will make applesauce, and then I will lick the apple off the end of it and go, sorry, and then put it away. And and I'll give it to Jareth and go, please stop it from saying food.
Rude.
I mean, sure. And I start to feed the baby.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say you can successfully feed the baby.
I feel like this is like a horrible D&D home ec class. We have to turn the key and rock it just right.
Right. And also
Uh.
not let monsters eat it.
Yeah.
Don't let the
That's
dog
the
drag it off the couch.
All right. So you feed the baby, and it shuts up, and then a few minutes later, it falls asleep.
Aw. I'm gonna pat the baby on the head and go, good babe.
You think that's
Baby's
cute?
snuggling.
Now?
It's pretty
Wait
cute.
till it comes out the ass. We're gonna see that applesauce again. You just wait.
I have prestidigitation. It's fine.
That helps.
That's gonna be real
how-
important later.
How could Jared
Yeah.
not have prestidigitation?
I mean, it's essential.
Yeah.
Queen nappies all the time.
That's right.
Also, just like maintain the look.
That's right.
part-
Always.
Oh, Christ.
So
Alright.
much highlighter right now. Like just
And detect magic finishes.
Yes.
Yay!
Woo!
I've just been
Um,
sitting on my knees, like trying my best to ignore the food in my brain as I'm trying to cast a spell.
you're welcome.
You get an aura of evocation magic from this padlock, and with a little bit of examination, you are able to ascertain that if the lock is opened with anything except for its matching magical key, it will hurt.
Hurt, yes. I look back at the others and I say, we need a key.
Hang on.
Just any key or
Well, the matching key.
Let me see. I might have something for this.
Yeah. Do you grab a skeleton key?
No, but I do have knock.
That might work.
I how close do you have to be to do that?
Knock, I want to say 30 feet. I
60
could be
feet.
wrong. 60.
60. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
That being
Uh,
said, you probably involves leaving the current room because this room is tiny.
All right. I could try to magically unlock it.
Do you want me to hold the babe?
I mean, we can just all stand outside of the room and I can
Didn't know if you needed both hands or not.
just the one is all. Shall I?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, we all stand outside the room, I guess, and I.
No
Okay, so-
way.
So to be clear, everybody's piling into the crawlway that is the entrance to this room,
Yes.
poking your head out and going, unlock?
I guess so,
Okay.
just in case.
Poke around the corner and you metal magic in this large knocking sound. And you get the immediate, two things happen. In your mind, you get an unhappy "I was woken up" message,
No.
and then a brilliant blinding light flashes, and I need Jareth to make a con save.
3.
Oh no.
Well-
Did monks have anything cool that I could give to her?
Nope.
Things help themselves, they don't help other people too good.
Got it.
Not as such, no.
So you take 20 radiant damage and are again blinded. But this one's permanent until removed.
Oh
Don't freak out.
Lesser restoration removes
Yeah.
blindness.
You've got a druid.
Hang on, this is fine.
Hang on, how many? 20 points of damage?
Yeah, it's 20 radiant.
Oh god.
So when this happens, I don't know where I am in the lineup, but I don't know. I'll like try to like squeak my way up to Jareth, and I'll be like,
Past the others.
yeah, and I'll be like, come here, darling, let me see.
Uh,
And I'll go ahead and cast.
and I'm not going to be able to delve in this dungeon like this.
I know,
Can't even
dear.
see my own reflection in the mirror.
I understand, and I'm gonna lay hands on him and cast lesser restoration.
Yeah.
To remove blindness.
Oh, that's better. I still have a massive headache though.
I'm afraid I can't really do anything about that, darling.
I'll
I'm
walk
gonna
over to
take a
Jared.
healing potion, I guess.
Start slugging healing potions.
I was just gonna walk over to
Get
Jareth and
11
start
real quick.
like rubbing his temples.
I mean, the thing's hilarious is all this is taking place in this small crawlway that's like 3 feet by 3 feet.
We've just formed a cuddle puddle in the hall.
Yeah.
and-
Right. That's right.
Cuddle buddle.
Yep.
So my thing was Hassan's just gonna go over and just like boop. Take the center of his forehead in the most unhelpful way and just go, I don't know.
Are you trying to help?
Maybe I have special angel powers that can heal my. No, I just made it worse. Okay, I'll go over here.
Why don't we go look at the chest?
Let's
Don't
go.
worry.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait. No.
Time to go examine the chest.
Let's go examine the chest.
All right, now I'm confused.
Okay.
All the chests.
All the chests.
That's right.
We're gonna examine the chest with the chest.
So Mefera and Hassan are going to examine the silvered chest, correct?
And Sweet Lou.
Sure,
And
why
Sweet
not?
Lou.
Let's all just go.
And Jareth and the babe.
Yeah, why not?
The babe.
Was awoken and unhappy briefly, but is settling back to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's good.
okay.
Because the DM doesn't mean his real baby. The padlock has popped open and turned slightly. It still has a shimmer of magic because Mefera, you would still have detect magic up. You could tell that. It can be reused. You can use it to secure your own belongings if you would
Oh,
want
I'm
to.
taking that lock.
Damn.
Yeet.
That is mine now. This whole chest is going to be mine if it's big enough, if it's not too big.
Just
fine.
a in the bag of holding.
Yeah. I'm just
Do
kidding.
you open it up?
Yeah, sure.
So inside is a silver rod. On one end is shaped into the symbol of saloon. On the other end, it is shaped into a key. A fairly large key, too big for the padlock. That was
I was about to say that's cheating.
Does the item, since I have detect magic still, does the item look magical?
It seems to have an aura of abjuration magic upon it.
Interesting. But it doesn't look like, okay, yeah, abjuration. So it probably isn't going to hurt me if I pick it up at this point.
Abjuration is protection magic.
Okay. I will pick it up to take it out and see if I can try to figure out what this might possibly be used for.
You pick it up. Nothing immediately happens. It has a key on the one end. It might open something. It also seems like it might be usable as a holy symbol of Saloon.
Can I con or history check?
I do a religion check.
Religion would probably be most appropriate.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, why not? Let's.
Joint effort, Mafera?
What'd you say?
Joint effort, religion check?
Yeah, let's all take a look here.
I got a 19.
I'm not good at religion, darling. Somebody else is going to have to figure this out.
15.
I got 19.
All right, so
Yeah.
a 19. You can recognize it's the symbol of Saloon on the one end, and it definitely seems to be a key on the other end. You're thinking that this may be a ceremonial key, maybe to unlock something of more grand, a performative kind of importance. Like you might use this to seal away something evil or to lock away something sacred.
I have an idea. I pick up the key, walk over to Sweet Lou's chest, and try unlocking it to see if it works.
And it totally keyblades into her.
I wanted to do this. If you said I had the key, it was like there's a key.
All you had to do is ask. God, that bruise.
She's like,
Poke.
you gotta be careful.
You could just ask for my heart. Take me to dinner first.
I will.
Doofus.
I will hide the key away in a pocket in my cloak somewhere.
Keep in mind, it's a key shaped on the end of a rod, so it's like,
Yeah.
okay. It's the length of the thing.
I also have a bag of holding if you wanted.
I mean, yeah, you can totally snoodle away. It's just less of in a belt pouch and more like on your waistband kind of thing.
That's fine. Yeah. I'll take the keyblade.
Did we want to take a breather while we're in here?
Do you want to do a short rest?
I hurt.
This seems like it might be one of the safest locations we could take a short rest in.
Let's try it out.
It's pretty hidden. Did you want to go out and like close the paneling so that it looks like there's just no one?
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to close it so that we can't get it back open, but definitely.
I mean, it's a little bit of a trick to open it from this side, but very doable with a little kijiggering.
Yeah.
A little bit of muscle.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, you close it up. You climb into the saloon-ish room, which really sounds like it's a bar.
Like,
So
my
whiskey?
aesthetic is really working now.
Yeah. And you get a short rest unabated. Anything anybody would like to accomplish during this short rest?
Ben
get
hit
key
dice.
Key points.
Can
Key
I
points,
examine the
hit dice.
mithril?
The armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So this is a mithril, was half plate, I believe. So you learn some,
here.
yeah. So you learn some things. So mithril would let it be mithril is very lightweight, so you can wear it without a penalty to stealth or having a certain strength requirement. On top of that, it has extra magic shit in it. It grants the user dark vision if they do not already have it, or if they do already have it, it adds 60 feet to their dark vision.
If I put it on, will it
Oh,
explode?
Not quite done. That being said, the armor is haunted by the spirits of those its wearer has slain before.
Oh, neat.
So,
Ooh, okay.
if you don it, it will materialize the dead shadows of those beings to try to slay you.
At any random point, or just immediately?
When you
I'm gonna
put it on.
have.
When you
Oh
put it on.
god. Oh,
It also has the insignia of House Moonstar, and it belonged to Vanrak Moonstar.
Yeah, I'll relay that as like the armor is haunted and gonna try and murder us if we put it on. I still kind of want to though.
I feel like it's perfect for you.
Yeah, just it like matches my eyes, and yeah, in the words of my forefathers and foremothers, #YOLO.
Gonna put it on after the short rest then.
I'm gonna make because like everyone gets like in a defensive position. We like secure the
In the-
babe.
In the small room that was 10 feet by 10 feet, or you're gonna go somewhere else.
Is there a way out of this room?
Yeah,
Perhaps it would be better to do this back in the hallway.
I had to
yeah.
crawl away into the large hall with all the weapons on the walls.
They're shadows. They can't take the weapons. We're fine. She lied.
Yep. I might. All right.
So I've got the half plate. Like, everyone ready? We cool?
So we're doing this in a small room.
No,
right?
they're going out. Well, as soon as we go out.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Wait.
So you begin.
How is this gonna? How's this helping us do what we need to do?
Gonna
Purely
make her
aesthetic.
cooler.
Oh, say no more. Aesthetic.
She's gonna look
I-
so much cooler.
All good. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I clear out with the baby.
There's not like a way I can like be ready. Is there?
You won't be surprised because you're ready for a fight.
But I can't like start a round in patient defense, right? I have to be in combat to use that shit, right?
You
Yeah.
can take the dodge action without spending key points. You can just spend it as an action.
Got it. Cool.
But
Anybody can do that.
before combat, it wouldn't really. There's no rounds to track that by.
Questions.
That being said, your initiative is like really good, isn't it? You're
Mine?
probably fine. Yeah.
Yeah, my initiative is crazy. I mean,
You gonna put on the armor?
I'm out in the hallway and I take the dodge action.
I will also take the dodge action.
I
I'm
will
holding a baby, guys.
I will be right by Hassan ready. You ready,
Alright, so
Matt?
to be clear, you're
Yeah.
in the big hallway where you got Sintamor.
I'll pull out
Sintomorn.
Sintomorn.
Yeah.
That's its name.
Sintilmorn.
Sintil.
Like
Spell it.
scintillating colors. Sintilmorn.
Sintilmorn.
Sin until morning,
Morning.
is what
Got
it's
it.
short for.
Sintilmorn.
Appropriate.
Just
Got it.
sinning until morning.
I mean, aren't we always?
Not
All right. I pull it out
It's
and
short
go.
for that. That's what it means.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm an expert linguist.
And do I know a way of triggering it, or he'll just do whatever he wants, or it will do whatever? Okay. I'm really sorry about the applesauce.
good.
I'm just gonna like fist
I'm
bump
sorry, too.
Blue, and like fist bump Blue, and then go. Alright, boom.
Does everybody
All right.
have my temp hit points still? Because I can re-up them
No.
I think I wouldn't, but you hasn't.
Oh, how long does it last?
Until you
forever
finish a-
until they're
Oh,
gone.
Oh, yeah.
Until you
nice.
finish a long rest, really.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them back up for myself then.
Sure. Huh. All right, so you're like it's a tense moment. Everyone's getting ready, and then you begin the slow process of buckling on the armor. It
Oh, and
takes,
the baby.
I don't think he's going to hit the baby.
Yeah, well, the baby's got 14 temp hit points anyway.
Cool.
Yay.
Beefy baby.
Hey, Bowie's good.
A good buffer.
I like how
I
we have
mean,
this tense moment where we're all
commoner-
preparing.
I mean, the commoners have 4 hit points. You added 14, so it's like that baby has an extra 3.5 commoners worth of hit points.
Right.
That's pretty
Super
good.
baby.
That's
Yeah.
right. Lamabard.
Yeah. So after you finish putting on the armor, it's light. You could feel like you could dance in it. It's very nice. You've moved bed.
You could dance if you want to. You leave
can
your
leave your
friends behind.
And there's pause.
No friends.
Friends
of mine.
back.
And there's a good solid couple beats. And then the dark shadows roil out of the purple torches and swirling about the room. The weapons lift off the walls and fly about.
Ah,
And then they all stop, and all the weapons clatter to the floor. And among all of that craziness, two shadowed figures coalesce, fully made entirely out of the darkness, with large blades of pure dark void. Please roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Oops.
That's not great. Do I have advantage on initiative?
Uh,
You are not a barbarian.
Damn it. I got a 7.
Ooh. I have a
12.
Also, I don't have the stats for the sword.
23.
it is a D8 weapon. It does an extra D8 against undead. It does radiant damage instead of its normal damage.
That's probably going to be really useful in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Is it D8 plus anything else?
It is finesse, so dex mod.
D8 plus 4. And it's going to be a plus 9 to hit because that would be my
It should be-
proficiency plus my
It
dex.
should be the same as your normal bonus. Oh, wait, actually, is the very quick sidebar.
Sorry.
I believe the Sunblades have a bonus to hit.
Probably add it in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, is it in D&D Beyond?
Uh,
D&D Beyond!
It should be.
Unless it's been modified or anything. It
You
should
said
be in D&D Beyond.
Sunblade?
The only
Ooh,
modification.
I got it.
that-
I got it. I got it.
Yeah, +2 to attack and damage, and it emits sunlight when active.
It's not saying I'm proficient in it. Do I have to override that?
You might have to.
Okay. I'll fix it.
Whatever, doesn't matter right now.
Yep, go for it.
Feyre, what'd you get for initiative?
12.
12. Hassan,
20, but not on that 20.
dirty 20. Lou,
7.
Jareth,
23.
Babe,
We had to roll for the baby.
Babe.
You always gonna roll for the babe.
Ooh, that was a good initiative they got. Jareth, you are the first.
Oh. So I'm seeing humanoid like shadow creatures.
Yeah, they are roughly the size and shape of people, but they are completely a mask of shadow and darkness, with blades of pure void.
Why is it 1d10? That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a longsword, so it's versatile, so it can become D10 if used in 2 hands.
Lit. Cool.
Okay. Let's try Charm Monster on one of them.
Okay.
Oh shoot, I should have had a song for this.
I put a spell on you.
And now you're mine.
Mine. There's still things to do.
I meant more like a labyrinth song, but I don't have anything at the
I
top
know,
of my
but I
head
can't
right
remember
now.
the song, so I'm
Well.
like,
Well, despite these crazy undead things being, immune to a pile of things, charm is not one of them.
Yes.
That
right.
is a total of a 19.
Damn it. Saves.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh well.
Anything else?
Should have sang a song. It would have been better.
It would have been. Anything else you would like to do?
Where in the room am I?
So it's a
versus
big
where in
long
the room
hallway
are these
that
things?
goes 80 feet. So my head, Hassan, and Lou were kind of near the pedestal, and they appeared near them, between them and the far door. And you were trying to be particularly far away from them, so you're probably on the other end towards the main door. And I'm not sure where Mefera is. Where do you think Mefera would be? Mefera?
I probably stayed with Lou and Hassan.
Sure. So the three of you are up near the pedestal, and then Babe and Jareth are near the door.
Okay.
Sorry, I had a baby and Jareth.
Well,
Just had a time where I had to examine my life and figure out what decisions I made that led me here.
Excellent ones.
just want to make sure that I stay within eye shot of an exit.
Yeah, easy.
Okay.
So then it is the Shadow's turn.
Oh boy.
As they're going to both go straight for Hassan because she donned the armor.
Come at me,
Okay.
bro. Oh yeah, do I have the armor stats now?
Yeah, I mean it should be the same AC as a normal half plate, so that would be assuming you have Dex 17.
Excellent.
Sintamorn has not activated yet, so they're going to take the opportunity to attempt to stealth in the dim light, which they can do.
Wait.
But those are shit numbers. My God, does a 16 beat anyone's passive perception?
No.
Okay, so
That is
Lou.
not wise.
Okay, so Lou, you briefly lose track of them, and then you regain track of them when they swing at Hassan, which is like half a second later.
It's like a kid who covered his eyes. Where did they go? Oh
Yeah.
man.
Peekaboo.
All right, so the first one is going to swing at Hassan with an 11 and a 14,
Haha, does not hit.
and the other one's going to swing with, oh, these are much better numbers,
Uh-oh.
19 and 22.
Those both hit.
Okay, so they stab these blades into you, and first of all, you take 15 piercing damage. Then you feel a darkness and a shadow pile and pull through you as you feel your life essence being drained. You
Oh god.
Awesome.
you take 24 necrotic damage, and your strength score is reduced by 5.
You made a huge mistake. You made a huge mistake.
Okay,
You just
but-
got Craven Edge, dude.
Yeah, a
Most of
little
it's-
bit.
Oh, that's fine. Strength is my base thingy. Yay, that's okay. I only had +1 strength anyway, so 13 divided by 5 is 8, so my strength is now 8.
Yep. You also get the sense that if they reduce your strength to 0, you will die on the spot.
Fight me, bro.
Oh boy.
That is them. It is Hassan's turn.
Yeah, so like I started just got these swords, and she just has this kind of sort of looks down at the sword stabbing her and just kind of goes, I'm about to fuck you up. And then just rips the swords out and shoots.
Yes. Oh, this is a lovely time to remind you that as an Asmo, you were resistant to that necrotic damage. So you
Yes!
effectively took 12 less.
12 less. I will add 12 to my hit points. I don't know where this accent is coming from.
I really quite like it.
I really do love this accent. Hassan gains a new accent every session.
Hi, Tighty. Hi, Tighty, bye bye.
How it works.
Salutations and tatty bye bye.
Oh, God.
I should have taken that opportunity to rip those swords out and go, tattoo bye bye, motherfuckers. Just go like that.
Yes.
Bye
All right, give me some attack rolls.
Oh, let's do some attacks. Okay, so I'm gonna use pistols.
I thought you were
And
gonna say I'm using pissed off.
I'm using pissed off as a thingamadoop. 1d10. Why must you hide from me? There we go. So these are surprisingly good rolls because I switched dice. The first one is I rolled a 10, and I have a +6 to hit and a +4 damage, which I think we worked out was actually like a +9 or something weird like that.
Okay. So you should have at least Dex plus proficiency bonus to attack. So that would be +9 to hit. I don't think you have anything else that would apply to your attack rolls.
No, so +9 to hit, so attack rolls. So that was a 19.
That will hit.
Da-da. 14 plus is a 23.
Okay, and you got 2 more.
19 again.
Yep.
And a 18.
That'll hit. That will crack.
What surprisingly good rolls. This D20 is back in my good books.
Good.
Go for it.
So give me your 4d10 plus 16.
49 plus 16.
That is a lot.
Just a lot. 5. 40, 10, so 1 is 5. If only I was good at doing that. 5, 2, 4, and 4.
5, 2, 4, and 4.
Yeah.
15
So-
plus 16, 31.
Ha!
So you lay in a bunch of shots into one of these shadow assassins, and the bullets, with their not being magic, just
Oh,
Damn it.
no.
through and not have full effectiveness against this creature.
I know it's totally like no like it's not gonna do anything, but I use my but before I'm like I go shit, then I flip him off.
Sure.
It's
Why not?
super effective.
They both reel from the psychic damage. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to, if I can. No, I probably can't do it with the time I have. I was gonna try and take off my robe of eyes, because as soon as that Sinner blaze sword lights up, I'm gonna be super blind.
Why don't you make me a sleight of hand check to drop the rope? Just like slip your arms out and just.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah, you're like a
Hey.
Jedi before a fight. Just easy.
Mother, it's me, Alice.
Anastasia. Mother has arrived. Just
Yes.
pulling it off like, there we go, done.
Right. Mafera.
Pharaoh.
I'm gonna set up Moonbeam.
Pew.
Yeah. And I'm gonna drop it right on top of one of them because it's only a 5-foot radius, so
Yeah.
you only catch one of them at a time. But I will go ahead and do that. And
Start of their turn, they'll roll a con save and it'll do radiant damage. Goodness.
correct.
What level are you casting at?
That's a great question. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
All right. So that's what, 5d10?
Yeah, no, 40-10, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, 40-10 damage, radiant damage.
Right. Great. All right. So a blazing radiance appears next one of them, and the light seems to almost sizzle the creature's shadowy form where it connects. And its head and its face, although there's nothing there, turns sharply towards Mefera.
Oh, I didn't like that. That's good.
The babe rolls over quietly in its sleep.
Such a good babe.
Lou's turn.
I'll lift up Centomon. Are you ready, mate?
It's been so long to join the battle again.
And I would like to rush forward. Can I do a sweeping attack where I cut through one and then cut through the other? Or do
you
I
can
only
s-
get?
I mean, you can totally split your attacks up if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I have 2 attacks per action.
Yeah, so like easy.
Cool. I would like to do that.
So as you rush up, you swing your sword handle at the very last moment. It blazes to light.
I can't actually see that because my die are horrible. Well, that's a 1.
And as you are coming at it from the side, so the light blade actually comes out slightly after you cross past the Shadow Assassin, and you just hear it in your head, been a while, sorry, timing's off.
And that's another 1.
And then as you're about to go through the other one,
Wait,
it turns
nope.
back off. Oh, wait.
So my numbers are off on this, and I
Yeah.
can't tell whether it's a 1 or a 7. Roll a different one.
Why don't you just roll a new die?
Okay. It's better. That would be 29.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, and it flickers a little bit as it is about to strike it, and then comes to light, right impacting into the body of this creature.
Cool. So my thing with doing a spin around was that I had both hands on it.
Sure, that's fine.
Cool.
So this is undead, so you'll get an extra die.
Okay, that's a. Let's see. 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay, and it is vulnerable to radiant, so it takes 32 points of radiant damage.
Shit.
Nice.
And
this one, much like the other one that was moonbeamed, snaps its head to look at you.
hello, ugly. Can I spend a key point to attack again?
You can spend a key point to make a flare bonus and make 2 unarmed attacks. You can't do it with the sword.
Why
Still
not?
probably worth
Yeah. Why not? I will do that. I will spend a key point and do flurry of blows. Another 2 hits. Whap whap.
Punch ghosts.
Punch do crime.
Let's see. Punch ghost. Do crime. The first one's 11.
Yeah, that won't quite get there.
And the next one is a 26.
I think that probably misses. Yeah.
And that's another 9 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, and that one it does straight. So you've done 41 damage to this very angry Shadow Assassin. At this distance, you can almost make out under the blazing light of your sword. It's almost like you can see the creature in closer definition. You can see the buckles and the clothing and apparel it wears kind of in a grainy contrast under the harsh light. The adventure it once must have been.
I will just take not that it's official, but I will take a stance. I will try to stand in front of both Hassan and Mafera.
Sure.
And just try to make myself look as big as possible. Like, you're gonna want to fuck with me, mate.
All right, sure. Jareth, it's your turn.
I'm going to target the one that is next to Boo, and and I'm going to sing, "You'll run so long, you'll run so far. Your knives can be so cruel, just as I can be so cruel." And I cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right.
At
Whispers.
So, what level am I casting this?
That's good.
I should have made that decision. I'll cast it at first level.
Okay.
We'll see
It
how this
rolls
goes.
12 and fails.
It fails. It is going to run away from me.
Yes.
And
so give me that.
it uses
second
its
there.
reaction to do so.
Yes, it does. And that will provoke a waste.
It will.
Does it run
So,
by me at all?
Boo Boo, you're gonna get.
All right. Yeah. So give me the 3d6 psychic to start.
Yes, will do. I get so excited that it's gonna cause Sunblade damage that I almost forget to roll my d6. Okay, all right. 6, 6, 4. Okay, 16.
All right. So it.
I
Sorry,
rolled my
14. No,
Yeah.
16. I was right.
And that will provoke from both Hassan and Lou.
I just rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Ah!
Do you because it's probably dead.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll anyways.
Yeah.
It's a D10 and a D8 because it's the blade.
It's 2d10 and 2d8.
2D10 and 2D8. 2D10, 2D8, 2D10. Where the hell is my other D10? Up my butt or something? Like, all right. Oh,
I
there it
hope
is.
not. Sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah, right. Let's see. 12 over 16 plus 20 points of damage.
So the static stays the same. So so it should still be just +6.
Oh. No,
Yeah.
I put +4. Because the proficiency?
No, but the sword adds 2 because it adds 2 to attack and damage.
Hey.
Oh. Then 22 points of damage.
Hey.
Oh! I
I
thought
rolled
I missed.
two
I heard-
D10s and 2D8s, so it's
Sorry.
12.
I'm a stupid. I heard plus, and then you said 20 as the result, and I thought you were saying +20, and I was like, eh?
No, no,
Two.
20
Perfectly
points
right.
of damage.
Okay, so he takes 44 and summarily is dissipated into radiant, shadowy foops and is super dead.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I continue to rock the baby.
And then that remembers it's immune to fear and says, fuck it, good enough.
Oh damn.
But that's okay, it died. I said it dead, it dead.
It did.
Jareth, anything else you'd like to do?
Rock the baby. Just bounce the babe on the hip, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
Shadow Assassin is going to, the remaining one, it's going to start its turn in the Moonbeam and make a con save?
Yep.
Okay. It's going to roll a total of 5.
Yeah.
Zero fail, so I
Totally.
get 40
And it's gonna get doubled because it's vulnerable to radiant damage.
Amazing.
All right, so that is 10, 18, 21.
So it takes 42. It's now taking 57 as it just is sizzling in the radiant light, and it just darts straight for you. Hassan, you get an opportunity attack.
Damn it, if only my bullets were good. Can I make an unarmed attack?
Yeah, you can just like smack it. You can
Can I
pistol
just-
whip the thing.
Can I just pistol whip it in the face?
Yeah, make me an attack.
I'll log it.
Oh,
But I don't get one.
You already used your reaction
Oh
this round.
shit, that's right. You know what?
I got another nat 20.
Yes.
So improvised weapon. It'll be 2d4 plus your probably dex mod.
2d4.
34.
4. It's 3, 2, and 1. That was weird. 3, 2, 1 plus 3, 2, 1, and then plus
1.
So 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, 10.
Okay, it takes half to that because it's not magic. 5 damage. And taking 62 now, as it just doesn't even notice. It goes straight from Rafera, and it's going to can't hide because now there's a bunch of light everywhere, so it's just going to go for stab mode.
Stab, stab, stab.
All right.
That is a 24 to hit
Yeah. That will be a hit.
and a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Nope, that one definitely misses.
Yeah, that one totally does.
I do that check super often. That'll be 14 piercing damage and 29 necrotic.
Yikes.
And your strength is reduced by 6.
Oh no.
Dead.
No,
I really doubt she's dead from that.
yeah, there's no way I'm dead from that. Although it's definitely ouchy.
Oh yeah.
I do not have resistance to necrotic damage.
Rough. Also, kind of there's a dog here now.
Work.
I now also have a strength of 8, so Hassan, we are equally weak.
We are equally weak.
And it stabs its 2 blades into you, and then promptly does nothing else.
Welcome to the
Son.
8 Strength Club, ladies.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It would have been the other one would have been coming at you with your sun sword if you hadn't been deaded first. Hassan,
Welcome.
it is your turn.
So I'm gonna do some more unarmed strikes because I think my bullets are still useless.
Your unarmed strike was also halved. Your bullets are just as good as your smacky smacks.
Oh, they go. Oh, well, then I'm just gonna shoot him, man.
Yeah.
Just gonna straight up shoot him. It's 18 plus 9. So 27.
Yes.
27. They're not so good. 14.
That'll miss.
And 27 again.
Actually, this 27 misses this time.
This time, this 27 it just goes wide. It's like
And one more.
18.
18 cracks. That's its AC.
Yay! Dang it. Wait. So does it defend on AC or does it? Miss
No,
on
you
AC?
hit. You hit.
Haha! Sucks to be you. I'm gonna roll my d10s when I find the right one. You betrayed me for the last time, you dice.
What is Alex? What's wrong?
Nothing.
like-
I'm just being a weirdo.
Okay. I do that too sometimes. I'll be like,
I also like the pink and the orange make my eyes look unnaturally green, so it's a little creepy.
It happens. Yeah.
all right.
9, 6. So 10, 9, and 6. And then,
25.
9 and 6, 25, yeah.
and then that gets halved.
So it takes 12. It has taken 74 as you shoot it, and it's like pieces of it are just dissipating off as you impact all across it. And it is barely holding itself together. You can see straight through it now. Mefera.
Yes.
It's one of those good old move this sunbeam over the creature and let it burn to death.
Yeah, that's the first thing I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Is move that around.
Alright.
And then I don't know, I guess I'm gonna probably just smack it because I mean, even though I'm not very strong, still it's
Is
something.
moving the moonbeam a bonus
It's a
action?
bonus action, yeah.
Okay.
So my modifier to this will not be nearly as good, but still. Yeah, that's an 11. That's not going to hit, I assume.
11 does indeed miss.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, well, it's back in the moonbeam, so.
Yeah. Well, it has 4 hit points. I think it just burns alive into dissipated shadowy nothingness. Because you would have to literally roll like minimum damage for it to make it
It would
safe.
still die.
Burn
Oh yeah, because it's
alive.
yeah. So
There's no way it doesn't die from the moonbeam.
just dissipates in as you move the beam to it. You just point your staff at it, and it just it's like dispelling a spell. It's gone.
All right, now that we're done with dealing with that asshole's past traumas.
I'll just whisper to the sword. Thanks, mate.
That was pretty fun.
I'm gonna like put like one arm over Sweet Lou, one arm over Mefera, and just like shuffle Jareth in and be like, "Thank you so much for furthering my aesthetic. You guys are the best." And then just gonna go.
Anytime, darling.
I mean, you have to look cool.
You have to look cool. And we're just gonna give Mefera my flask of whiskey again.
Oh yeah, definitely taking a hit on that after what just happened.
I'm
And
taking a
Mefera
sip.
and Hassan, you're both feeling like your clothes and your packs are all just heavier than they were before.
Have a little bit of that whiskey.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna take it and take a sip and then spew fire.
Yes!
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
You feel pretty cool.
Yeah.
You get 20 cool points.
I'm sizzling. In the back, you just hear, "I want my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby."
Bouncing the baby to the beat. I take a swig from my wineskin. Just
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink a health potion real quick because, ouch.
Do you
Yeah.
need more?
Yeah, because I was going to say, I'll give you one of my health potions because you helped me get cursed armor.
I have yet to take a point of damage. Who needs a health potion?
Oh, yeah, I
monk
should probably drink one.
life.
I have 4 of them.
I bought my max, so I should be okay.
Do we need to start for hit points
I
or hit dice? Is what I meant. You know, stuff.
Oh no.
Take 8 million short rests in a day.
Nah. We're good.
I will give everybody another 14 temp.
That'll help.
I still have it.
Reboost. Right. I'll reboost you two because you've gotten hurt.
I was about to say, do I get 28 now? Does it just
No,
stack?
they don't stack.
Damn it.
Unfortunately.
The baby yawns as you imbue it with temporary hit points.
Yeah. Little babe.
The babe.
The babe.
You're going to make such a good little goblin.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm coming around to it. I just really want this sitcom to work out.
That's right. We're all going to live in my castle. And it's going to be glorious.
The spin-off will be starring like Sweet Lou and the Sword.
So many pets.
So many pet centipedes.
Oh, crazy. All right.
What did
Do
we
we
roll
need a
for?
breather? We all right.
What do we roll for health potions? This is my first ever health potion.
Oh, 2d4 plus 2 per hit point potion you down. Those are
We
the
have
basic ones in
one.
the player's handbook. There are more potent ones in the DMG, but those are not the version you have.
So 2d4.
I was just waiting for them all to like open 5 of them, pour them into a glass, and then chug it.
Um,
I just mix it with the whiskey.
Hassan, your strength that doesn't impact your ability to fight, right?
No, I'm mostly dex.
Okay, good. I could have fixed it if I needed to, but
Nah, we're good.
I don't think anybody in this party actually cares about strength beyond a let's not get it to 0 and die on the spot.
Yeah.
yeah, because when I wild shape, I get my creature strength, so it doesn't.
All,
Yeah.
Yeah, all my shit's on decks as well.
Jareth, what is hitting people? Like what?
So uncouth.
All right.
you make them your friend. That is how this works.
Turn them into a goblin, the whole
You
9
know.
yards.
I
You
will
know.
say, this sword is amazing.
I find order through command to work better for me.
A lovely singing.
You know,
voice.
ruling and all of that. Everybody just wants. You'd be surprised how many people just want to be told what to do.
Third days.
Lou, you notice as you have the sword handle again, because it kind of promptly diminishes itself when the time is not necessary. The handle has been carved very finely, depicting a bronze-ish dragon flying, its wings making up the handle. And you didn't notice this before, because as you're looking at it, a section of the blade is dark. Not the blade. The section of the handle is darkened, and a section is now lighter and lustrous. And you think before it was all darkened.
So now it. Am I bringing it back?
Our friendship.
Power of friendship.
I just like shine it and buff it a little bit. You're looking good, mate. Keep it up.
All right. So, at this point, you think you've exhausted this offshoot avenue of the dungeon.
Centipede.
We're just-
To the centipedes.
oh, is there any way you could just leave me through blindfolded?
I mean, we've got something for me. We've got something for her. We've got something for Boo. We need something. We need something for Beth.
We do. I'm gonna put my cloak back on anyway. The robe of eyes. I'm just gonna quickly put that on now that all the light's gone.
Can I just be put in the bag of holding and you just... I'll hold my breath for as long as I can.
You can attempt whatever you like.
Oh, that's so cool.
You can try whatever you like.
Do we have
Wow,
different
that's a
different
callback. I haven't heard that song in a minute. Right.
I think I need to hit pass without trace again because I think it's probably worn off at this point. Since we took
Boom.
this. Yeah,
It's also concentration.
yeah. Well, on our drop moonbeam.
Yeah.
All right. All right, to the centipedes. You better make sure they're nice.
I'll do my best. I like animals.
Shall we be quiet? Stealthy. Shall we sneak? Sneaky snake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Make you
not?
snake like those centipedes.
Yeah.
Oh god. This is...
All right, everybody has plus 10 because of.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh.
Oof.
All right. So, you head back through a number of passages of dungeon as you very carefully eke your vision into the room where the vampire spawn were feeding. The body of the mostly naked man is dead. Body of most naked man is still there, but the vampire spawn seem to have left, having completed their feeding. The body is dry and the skin taut against the muscles.
There was nothing we could do.
gross.
You sneak on by that and back to your crossroads doors and the one that sounds like critically crawling centipedes.
Okay, can I just open the door just a crack, like enough to see how many centipedes there are in here?
This is how we do.
So you crack the door.
Oh no.
And it is just writhing blackness, floor to ceiling, as
Ah!
dozens of centipedes
Ah!
come out the little small crack before you're able to close it again. If you
Oh.
close
Yeah, I'll close it back up. That was more centipedes than I was
it
bargaining for.
again, you squish about half a dozen centipedes that are trying to escape. Their guts splunking.
Okay.
Find my happy
The
place.
one that
Wow.
made-
Find my happy place.
the one
Find my
that
happy
made it-
place.
Scatter.
New plan, because my ability to be friendly with animals only works on a single animal.
Oh no. Are we instead in blow up all the centipedes mode?
We might be.
Hang on. I have
Oh, no,
something
wait,
for this.
wait, hang on. I can speak with animals. So I can talk to the centipedes.
Okay. All right. Hang on. I have a thing for this.
And
I can affect stuff within 120 feet of me, and there's no limit on the quantity.
what do you mean by effect?
What ability are you
I
referencing?
have a rod of rulership.
Oh.
Like I
like-
said, some things just need to be told with.
Okay, wait. So if you use the rod of rulership and I use speak with animals, you can make them.
I don't even think you need to use speak with animals. I think I just need to be in the middle of that friggin' room and
Well, but I was just thinking if we wanted to ask them any questions about they're guarding something.
yes,
Well,
we can do
neither-
that.
If
Also.
neither of you do this, I'm gonna do something, and I go like this, and like I'll light my hand.
No, don't kill
no.
I don't
We can use
like
this to our advantage.
ice.
All right. I just need, them to be within 120 feet of me.
Okay, and you need a clear path to them because that's a general rule.
Oh
Right.
So you gotta
we have to open
the
door again.
and present your rod.
Right.
So we need to kick the door open so you can present the rod.
And yeah.
And then we hear Jareth's
We
pants
need to make
unzip.
sure that it isn't like more than 120 feet filled of centipedes. Otherwise, we're gonna have.
Okay.
Well, I mean, then we just have centipedes fighting centipedes. I guess.
First, you guys want to open the chest. Now you want to reveal the rod. What is up with this crew?
That's right.
You just
So-
imagine. I'm just imagining Jareth running the fucking centipede civil war.
Rise!
Fight each other in this grand orchestrated battles between centipedes.
The
I'll be
content everyone wants.
I'll be your herald. So you can
Yes.
present yourself as a god, and I will tell them all to hail you.
Just giving the like William Wallace of Braveheart speeches,
Yes.
or like Aragorn. Oh, tear the heart of me!
So we're just gonna kick the door in, and we're gonna do this, right?
Can you? We have no idea how deep this goes, do we?
Did I get a glimpse of how deep the chamber went?
Solid wriggling blackness of centipede bodies.
Wait,
Okay.
can I?
Oh, God.
Can I just like? Can we open it a crack again? And I put my like robe of eyes in again.
So the problem
It goes
isn't
like
vision
think-
in the room. It's the fact that the entire room, floor to
Yeah,
ceiling, is
yeah.
blocked by centipedes.
I'm
Right,
fighting
right,
everything in me right now. Just like
I'm just gonna pat Jareth on the
Yes.
shoulder and be like, "I believe in you," and then just take 2 steps back.
so. If we stand back far enough and we have somebody open the door and stand clear of it, somebody who's fast, like
A monk of some sort.
yeah, like Moo, then like feet Moo, then we can have them kind of come in and I can do my
I
thing.
think she's suggesting you open the door, Lou.
Got a plan. It's gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, feet Moo, come on.
You got this.
all right, mate. All right, give me a second. You can do this. You can do this. Like, is it one door or is it like 2 doors? Like, is it a I can do
One
this, or do I have to go like this and get swarmed?
One door to the side.
You can hide behind the door.
All right. You ready, mate? If you fuck me on this, I swear to God, you're gonna feel every inch of everything I've got poison on. All right. Woof, and I open it, and I like
Run of fruition.
and I
Speak
try
with
to
animals.
bury myself behind it.
And
All
I say,
right,
"All
so-
hail Lord Jareth, god of centipedes."
All
And
right, so
centipede.
Paul opened the door and hide behind it. Everyone else sees a basically rolling wave of wriggling black bodies just forward.
Oh
It's-
God!
And in fact, within them, you see multiple giant centipedes, larger than you, coming. 4 of them.
Oh,
Jareth presents the rod and invokes the command word, and there's no actual visible wave, but you can just see through the centipedes as they halt through them, just a shock wave of obedience. Not all of the centipedes are charmed because it is a DC 15 saving
Oh
throw.
God!
okay.
But the ones that are not, and the ones that are immediately become turning and angling at odds with each other. And Mefera, as you talk to them, a number of them speak back to you. They can do that, right?
Yeah, I can understand what they say.
It's like, all hail the new Lord of Centipedes, Jareth. Cresta Delvingstone shall be the downfall of an old, forgotten age. And they begin a civil war of centipedes.
Stay one wall.
Ah!
And
How
I will
many
say-
are
I
on
will
me?
say to them,
How many
"Fight,
are on
fight
me?
for your god."
All right. Unfortunately, 2 of the giant ones do make their save.
Oh, okay.
Well, They're fighting the other giant ones, though,
Can-
right?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Can we tell that they have that they have made their saving throws?
I mean, based on their actions, probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use animal friendship on one of them. So they'll need to make a wisdom
Yes.
saving throw.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's like a 3.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's my friend now.
That's right.
So
That's right.
the evil ones turns and pulls away from this large battlefield of centipedes. You can now see into the room. The room was only about 10 foot and has another door off of it, fairly short. It also has some of that creepy fog that was in the many sections of the dungeon level that just hangs in the air despite light and despite wind. And the one that you animal friendship just comes up and puts its head up to you. Hi.
It says, we have a place of honor for you in the new regime of our Lord Jareth.
Sure.
Tell me,
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Jareth, the Goblin King?
Hello, my name is Goblin King. I've been sent for.
and this
We
is
have
so
to stop making pamphlets.
tell me, what brought you here?
All the centipedes are summoned by Cresta Delvingstone.
I see.
And the
And
centipede nods at you. Just this big mod head with pincers, just like.
just nodding at me.
Yeah.
I say, I see. And has she set you here to guard anything, or?
Yes, we're supposed to protect the pathway forward into the dark.
Into the dark. What is the
It
dark?
nods. It gestures its head towards the door that is closed past the centipedes. Across the ground is a small civil war of organized centipedes because ones are turned by you and the other ones are controlled by the other people. So they're like actually organized centipede war.
That's right. This is amazing.
And Sweet Lou is just going, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right.
And
So you don't see her, you just hear her whispering behind the door. It's gonna be all right.
I'll
a
turn back to the.
small battalion goes to retreat behind the door.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Are they on me?
Are our centipedes winning right now?
What's-
Are they like bad or good?
Is the glorious army of Jareth winning?
You seem to have the majority of them, yes, but the battle is rigged.
Okay.
Are the ones on me bad?
No, but they are
Aw.
taking shelter on you.
Oh god! Oh god! Get your friends! Get
I'll
off
come-
me!
I'll come
Get off
lift the
me!
centipedes off of Sweet Lou.
I'm just going to be using vicious mockery on the giant centipede that we didn't charm.
I'm just imagining. Okay, so after that one dies, I'm just imagining you pointing to different centipedes, going,
Yeah.
"You suck and die. You suck and die. You
Yep.
suck and
And I'm just like trying to slap it. Get off! Get off!
You're
get off,
worthless.
get off.
You can't bite for shit. What are you even like? Centipedes? Come on.
That
You don't
style of show went out in the
game.
80s.
This is
Be
the
a
worst
man.
display I've ever seen. How are you? What do you think you are doing exist?
Jareth became
Alright,
Simon Cowell of centipedes.
So you get all the centipedes off of Sweet Lou, and about
Okay.
20 minutes later, the glorious army of Jareth has reigned victorious over the battlefield.
Right.
I'm gonna turn back
Mocking
while this is going
centipedes to
on.
their death.
I'm gonna turn back to the rest of the party and say, so apparently they're guarding something called the Dark, which is through that door.
I like the dark.
Are there more?
Was it the vampire that summoned them? Because that's the only thing that we know of that was supposed to be here.
Yes, Cresta Delvingstone summoned them.
Right.
And the
right.
centipede pops into
Right.
a-
Lechesta. Lechesta. Mm-hmm.
The centipede pops and goes, "Yeah, see some vampires, they summon like bats and wolves. Cresta summons centipedes."
Hmm.
Creepy. Mhm.
Yeah.
I turned
Odd.
back to my centipede friend. Do you have a name, centipede?
No,
Okay. I'm going to call you Frank, if that's okay.
I was gonna say he's more like a Jim.
Okay,
no, quite
Jim.
quite
Frank.
frankly, I like Jim.
Okay,
Jim
Hey.
Jim.
Jim Frank.
Jim, darling.
Frankenson.
Do you
Yes.
know where Cresta is now?
Probably in the dark.
Probably in the dark. Okay. I look back at the party and say, because I'm translating between centipede. Apparently, Cresta is in the dark. If we would like to go, I could perhaps convince our new friend Jim to take us to her if we wanted to do that, or
What else is in there?
Turn back to Jim. Jim, darling, is there anything else in the dark that we should be aware of?
Well, there's a shadow dragon and a bunch of evil things. There's some ritual that they've been doing in the last like week. They said something about bringing some dead thing back from the past.
Okay.
Great.
What other evil things?
Lots of people who the and it kind of tries to gesture with its little hands and try just like the little circles, the little it's a circle-y person with the dark and then it's like mirrored like 60 times with the dark and then the purple on the outside. That one. There's a lot of people that revere that
Cultists?
thing. They can't understand you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're translating. I'm just trying to expedite.
Yeah,
Does it
I'm
technically
gonna
have a
translate
language?
all this.
Yeah, cultists. That's it.
Does it technically have a language?
I don't think so.
All right. Because that would have been really cool.
So have they summoned something? Is that what they're trying to do?
Something like that.
Okay.
I don't really have the details. I'm just an unnamed centipede.
Yes, of course. They've treated you horribly. Mm.
I ate a lot of dead adventurers.
Are centipedes cannibalistic? I don't know. But
Oh yeah, centipedes are like hardcore animal insect predators.
Okay. Then I look back at the carnage and I'm like, well, we've created a feast for you and your friends.
For the record, they're staying here, right?
Oh, yes. I mean, we don't have to take Jim with us.
I'd prefer if we didn't.
You've never seen a centipede pout before, but you could swear Jim is pouting.
I
okay.
think Jim would be
Like
great.
mandibles fold out outwards and like kind of droop.
Unless Jim is going to be an ally for like a while.
Let me check how long this lasts because I don't know.
The next
God, I've never used
24
it.
hours.
Oh, it's 24 hours.
4 hours on animal friendship.
All right.
Jim is my friend for 24 hours, so he will be my friend for the rest of the duration of our time here, I hope.
All right. Jim's cool.
And the rest are 8 hours. So,
But mate, if you bite me.
But the little centipedes aren't as much value as the giant centipede, I feel like. That's more
Jim
bang
is
for
the
our buck.
giant one though, right?
What? Jim is the giant one, yeah.
Okay.
He's my friend.
how many of the other giant centipedes that I controlled are still left?
Oh, they all died.
Oh, okay.
R.I.P.
There could be only one. It was a
They were the
Highlander of centipedes.
They were the biggest targets in the centipede civil war.
Sure.
Is it safe
But
to
we
walk
have
through?
like a swarm of centipedes. Like, how many swarms do you think? Of
I would say this is like 2 full health swarms of centipedes.
How long does that last?
8
We're
hours.
on a ship is 8 hours.
Dude, do we just want to empower like a I'm gonna be as far away from as I possibly can, but sending in a swarm of centipedes with a giant centipede ahead of us sounds a little badass. Me
I'm down.
personally, I'm gonna have nightmares, but it's fine. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna feel them. I'm gonna feel the legs. I'm gonna feel it, and then I'm just gonna scream, and it's gonna be my life.
Jim's totally coming with me. I look at Jim and tell him that. If he'd like to come, he's welcome to join us since he's my friend now.
So long as I don't tell them to do anything contrary to what they would normally do, we'll be fine. Like,
I love on this adventure
As long
we
as I don't
managed to
tell them-
acquire a baby and a centipede. We're just like slowly collecting NPCs.
correct.
It's like Pokemon.
Yes, we're Pokemon trainers now.
I need to catch them all.
We shall catch all the babes.
That's right.
That came out not as I intended.
I have a question, Nat. I'm not sure if there's a. I'm gonna ask it anyway. Can I ride the giant centipede?
Oh my god, can we Dune worm this?
I really want to.
Send the men to summon
Worms.
it's a 20 thumper. May Shai Halud rise. Okay.
Shai Halud, yes.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. Why is my internet being trash?
But seriously, I want to ride this giant centipede if I can.
Yes, I'm trying to look up how big it is, but my internet is failing me.
Oh, damn it.
I feel like I need to look up the Shahilud prayer now, but that's just
I
very-
probably know it.
I used to know it because that was something I
Oh.
felt that I needed to know at one point.
It's a small
Okay.
beast.
So the
Yeah.
giant centipede is still small, so it is not sizable enough.
Damn it. All right, fine. I guess I'll pick him up and like put him on my shoulder or something instead.
Bless the maker and his water.
Bless his coming. May his passage cleanse the world. May he clear the path for his people.
All right. So you have a door and a small army of centipedes.
Yeah.
Would you like to venture forward?
Hell
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna cover my eyes and I'm gonna put my hand out on Hassan and just
Yeah,
go,
I'm just gonna take a hand and it's like, we go. Okay.
just I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him, mate. All right, just leave me through. All right.
Okay,
Just
so we
Repeat
got
after
two.
me.
You got this. You're a
I shall
badass.
not fear. Fear is the
Fear's
mind killer.
I will face my fear. I will let it pass over and through me.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
And I'll just be like,
So we got two Pokemon masters and two people who aren't a big fan of centipedes.
two Pokemon message.
Yeah.
Hate them in real life, but this is not real life, so we're good.
So you
Nathara loves all living creatures.
venture forward, and after opening the door, come upon a hallway that slopes to the right, and it continues to the right. But what catches your attention is something that you imagine must be what it was calling the dark. Is a curtain question mark of darkness that drapes across, and it has a
curtain of
black
centipedes.
inky void that seems to almost shimmer as if droplets hit it. And it is very slightly, you can make out the image of a door beyond it. And that's where we're going to take a break. We're going to come back with the dark.
Yeah.
send me daughters, they did.
Okay.
Womp womp.
I think
No regrets.
I prefer this to Centipede Civil War.
You know what? I hate you.
I think.
That's fair.
All right. So, we are back in Vanrakdoom, 18th level of Dungeon of the Mad Mage, with our lovely band of intrepid adventurers and one Archfey.
Just,
Casual. So,
your
we
casual
had just
goblin
cut
king here.
after laying vision upon at the shadow's edge, the gate into the dark, as Jim put it. You can see this rippling, almost liquid ichorous surface of black, and through it, just barely perceptible, you make out a large 12-foot arched double doors with an ornate carving of a dragon above it, its wings forming the door frame. Draconic letters are carved into the floor in front of it, but they're very hard to make out. Also, I don't know who of you all speak Draconic. Let's find that out now.
Lou does.
I do not.
Just Lou.
Just Lou. Additionally, there are
Definitely not me.
2 12-foot tall black statues that flank the doorway on either side.
Mm-hmm.
Alcoves. Each depicts a robed figure. What do you do to proceed?
Does
The
this-
draconic doesn't mean anything. Can't make it out.
It's on the floor. Can you make it out? The inscription. You can make it out if you get nice and close, but not like touching the black. And it says the shadow is the key.
Shadow is the key.
If we walk,
Guys, this is some weird writing. It says it's draconic. It says the shadow is the key.
do we still have shadows? Like, can
You look at the ground. Yes, you have shadows.
okay.
We still have a key too to switch.
Yeah,
out
do
with.
we have that?
Oh,
weird
yeah.
key?
Oh yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get the key back out. The silver key. The shadow is the key.
That
It's
fits
not the
everything
key
right
itself, it's the key's shadow. Probably unlocks that door. Is there a way for me to, I mean, I know we're still on the side of the shadowy curtain thing, but am I gonna have to walk through the shadow curtain to do what I want to do, which is to put the shadow of the key into the keyhole of the door?
Yeah, you're pretty sure. The
Oh shit.
shadow probably is there partially to conceal the ability to do that with light, if your hunch is correct.
Guys, we're gonna have to go walk through this thing.
Can I pull out Centilmon?
Sure.
Until morn.
Gentleman.
And just see if the radiance and just
So
ask
you
it
pull it
to
out.
Sorry, you're talking, so I put it in my mouth.
I
I was like, oh, he's gonna
Get off
explain something. I was-
applesauce. We found some more.
Is it on?
No, not currently.
Centilmon, we're about to go into some darkness. Could use a little light.
I shall light the way for you, my warrior of the blazing dawn. And it
Oh yes.
Talk dirty to me. Does it do anything?
however, this powerful pulsing light is stopped by this inky blackness.
By the curtain thing? Like the
It's
barrier?
a little more liquidy looking than that.
Ooh.
Then I guess I'll kind of just like.
Can I tell what
pull-
it is?
Yeah, actually, make me. This would probably be religion.
Uh-oh.
If I'm proficient in it, can I also do it?
Anyone can roll. You do not need to be proficient in it.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like a.
No.
I got
Why
a
not?
13.
Oh wow. Dirty 20.
That's pretty good.
21.
17.
All right, so everyone but Mefera, Rick identifies this as a planar crossing. Specifically a planar crossing into what Jim was probably referring to as the dark, into the Shadowfell.
Fuck, this is gonna be horrible. I'll just hold on to.
It's so droll and drab over there. It's like the antithesis of where I like to live.
You ready to have your aesthetic removed?
We
Ugh,
have to go rescue the dragon, though.
nothing can remove my aesthetic.
Just imagine just how unique you're gonna be there.
Ugh. I'm thinking
People
about is there
bow
something
at your
this
glowy.
next to this?
I don't know what that was. Sorry about that.
Lose
Dan
it
is
hurt
like,
me if I walk through it.
What? Who?
What was that?
Yeah.
I said, Lou, is it going to hurt me if I walk through it? Because I don't know what it is.
Oh, yes.
how
Yeah.
badly? How
How
badly
bad
is
is
it
it gonna hurt us?
Well, it'll hurt your aesthetic.
Oh, my aesthetic is already darkish, so
But-
I'm cool.
Do I think
Physically,
it's gonna?
though.
Do I think it's gonna hurt the sword?
Not sure.
Do I feel like if I put it in a bag of holding that it might protect it, or no?
If you put something in a bag of holding, they would not experience the direct crossover, since that it's a different plane, a little demi-plane.
But would it experience it when I pulled it out once in that plane?
Potentially, this part here, you rolled a 21, right?
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, so probably the 20 and the 21 would know that this particular portion of this planar crossing has been treated by some magic of some kind for extra effect.
I
so
will look
dodge
at.
that part.
Will it hurt the babe?
Will it? So we'll dodge this part. How is there a way to dodge it, or no?
Yeah, but
Misty
if
step.
it goes in the bag of holding and then goes through
Oh.
and then comes. Yeah. And yes, it would hurt the baby.
No, we can't take the baby in there. Can we put the baby in the bag of holding? Can the baby breathe in there?
I mean, you can for briefly.
Just
Put
go.
me in the bag with the babe.
Put
take care
the
of the
bag with the babe.
I don't want to get hurt either. I
And
don't.
there's no way to.
Blood is not my aesthetic.
So this is
Not on these.
absolutely
Not on
doorway.
this silk.
Yes, definitely a doorway. But is there any way to counteract the effect it might have?
Like, if I were to misty step in with that, like,
You think that would work?
okay, cool. So I can do that.
Aren't like half you Eladrin? Y'all can teleport one
I
for
could-
short rest.
That's what I- that's-
step.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jareth and I can face step in.
Can I take the babe with me if I face step?
Technically, it's a different creature, but I'd allow it because it's a baby.
Okay.
So that just leaves me, but it's fine.
Oh,
And then, of course, the two swarms of centipedes and Jim all look at you attentively.
Oh no, Jim.
Into the bag of holding.
put all the centipedes in the bag of holding.
That's right. That's right.
How much? I have 500 meters, 500 cubic feet. Is that what it is?
500 pounds and like a chunk of cubic feet.
I'm pretty sure that the giant centipede, weighs more than 500 pounds.
It's
That's
it's
actually a small creature.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You
It's
could get
giant
you-
for a centipede.
Yeah, you could get Jim in there. You're not sure about both the swarms and Jim, and that's a lot of biomass.
Well, let's take Jim then.
Yeah.
Jim in one swarm.
okay. I will look at Centilmorn and I'll go, do you trust me?
No.
That's fair. And I'll put it into the bag of I'm gonna put it into the bag of holding.
Place in the bag of holding. You briefly see the dimensional space the bag holding be illuminated brightly.
I'll get you out in a second. All right, I'm not gonna look. Tell Jim to get in the bag.
Get in.
Oh, go on, Jim.
And Jim just comes up and like like an overexcited puppy just slurps his way into the bag.
Oh, okay.
And then he turns around and pokes his head out. He goes,
Ah!
No, Jim.
Yes!
It's time to get to the bag.
Shy Hulud.
Uh,
All right, and swarm number
pokes his head
one.
back one more time holding the sword.
No, Jim. Give us like 5 minutes.
Swarm number
And
one.
he goes, but it's fun. And it does that, the mandibles open and the sword falls back into the bag.
We don't want you to get
better go.
hurt.
I'll just go. You better go get it,
Oh, okay.
and I'll walk through.
Okay. Wait, dude, put the swarm number one in as well, and
Oh, swarm number one.
yeah, swarm number one.
Okay. Surprised
This
Lou
is
is
my
okay.
nightmare.
Happy. A swarm of centipedes rampage through her bag.
I'll just tell them to get out when we
Okay,
arrive.
and I'll walk through as quick as possible.
And
All right, so swarm of centipedes flows into your bag like wiggly black water.
I don't see it. Tell me when it's over.
Close back.
It's over.
All right.
All right, Lou, you walk through, and I need you to make me a con save and a wisdom save.
Oof.
Okay. Okay, con save is 22,
Sure.
and the wisdom save is a 21.
Okay. You are racked by necrotic energy and are going to take half damage of 11 necrotic.
Okay. 11 necrotic.
I will
Wait,
use
as-
face.
Should I go for my 10 points?
That'll do your temp first.
Okay.
As you step in, all the color is bleeded from the room as you are left with a literal grayscale view of this part of the room. Brightness is reduced, dim light becomes darkness, all color is gone. There's this deathly stench in the air. Couldn't see this before, but as you step through, the walls are severely cracked and the floor tiles buckled and broken. The ceiling sags down. The two statues that you viewed before, you couldn't see it before because of the darkness, but they both depict faceless hooded women holding silver thread taut.
Oh, like the Fates? Do I know who these are? Oh, faceless hooded women. Does it look like Shar and Saloon?
Looks like Shar or someone who reveres Shar.
Okay. Are they statues or actual people?
Obsidian statues.
Okay. Faceless, obsidian, hooded females with silver string pulled
Yes.
taut. And just to test it, can I light fire in my hand?
The sound is muted as it comes in. It only makes the dimmest of light, and there's no color to it.
Okay. I will open up the bag.
And a swarm of centipedes
Yes!
spin forward.
and
Uh,
and bring my sword.
Yeah, as followed by one large centipede pokes its head out, holding the handle of a sword, and it holds it out to you. And the handle almost like jiggles a little bit, and the light blade appears, still muted, making only the dimmest of light.
Give me that.
And as you grab a hand, you hear its voice as it is mentally shouting to put it down.
Me?
You don't think it was talking to you at the time.
Okay. Give me that. And I'll say Sentinel and be like, I'm sorry. I had to do that. I didn't want you to get hit going to the kid.
I'm gonna face step across the barrier.
Okay. You appear and see all the same aesthetic effects. and the stench hits you, and you see the statues in the door, and do need you to still make a wisdom save.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm good at that. So at least there's that.
God, silly.
That's gonna be a 28.
Okay, you're fine. However, can you roll me a d6 for Jim?
No, Jim.
Not Jin.
4.
Okay.
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 That's not good.
Lou, can you roll a d6 for Sintomorn?
But you said 2?
Okay.
Oh my god.
You said that it would be fine if I just put it in there and then went through and then took it out.
Oh, you would dodge the magical effects on the portal. The native magics of, not magics, effects of the Shadowfell.
The Shadowfell, yeah.
Still
That's-
Shadowfell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he dead?
No, he's alive.
And Jim's
What's
not
the-
there either.
What's the
Jim's not dead.
what's the 2?
As Jim curls around your leg, Mefera, and is very glowers at the double doors in fear.
Aww.
Oh, buddy.
Gonna pick him up, and I don't know. Can you pet a centipede? I'm gonna do whatever
Why
the
not?
equivalent is.
Sure.
Just like a snake with legs, I guess. I don't know.
I'll
Anyway.
sort of tuck him in my cloak, so he
That
doesn't have to.
actually works pretty well.
All right.
Waiting to see what happened to Sintomorn.
Doesn't do anything yet.
It's dead?
I see. It
Okay.
doesn't do anything yet. Are you trying to talk to him?
Are you alright?
It's fine.
That doesn't sound right.
I'm
You
going
told
to.
me you told me
sorry.
you would light the way.
Oh, right. I guess. Doesn't
Oh.
matter.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
god, I literally have sadness as a sword. And
She's
I'm
like,
lie on the ground.
my-
and you
my
have to
Existential
drag-
crisis in a sword.
So he goes like,
Do I get since
warrior
it's
of
mine? Do I get
morning.
advantage on it?
on what?
I don't know. Whatever that was.
My warrior of the blazing morning sun. I have a hard time imagining that any of our efforts will bear any fruit. Maybe we should turn back now. Abandon hope. Hope
Then
is
I
already
would-
abandoned.
I wouldn't be a very good warrior of the sun then. If you don't have hope, then I'll have enough for both of us.
Okay.
See then. You're coming with me whether you like it or not.
I don't actually have a choice.
That's true.
Doesn't matter though. It'll all be the same in the end.
My god.
It's gonna
Oh,
do
no.
1d4 of sad damage to me every time I wield
No.
it. Make a wisdom save. I'm just puppy.
Alright, so Jared and his son.
Wow. All right.
Bullshit.
I'm just going to sing Live Without the Sunlight and face step through.
Alright, so no con save as you appear through, but you see the color bleed out from the world and your wardrobe. The deathly stench, the cracked and buckled tiles and ceiling, and you do need to make a wisdom save.
Here we go. My forte. You know, by that reaction, it had to be either really good or really bad. It was really good. It was a natural
Yay.
20.
I was
Okay,
like,
so-
I was like, I don't know how to read her. This could be literally anything right now.
Because I giggle in hysterical madness every time I roll really shit too. So
Yeah, I was like,
True. I'm sitting here
because
like
I love the terribleness.
I'm sitting here like Alexis, which one is it?
Yeah. You know, it has to be one of them. Oh.
I feel like we should all go into our video and change our settings to monochrome just so that we're black and white for the
That
rest
would
of
be
this.
appropriate. I don't even know how to
if
do that.
I don't know if I want to
Hassan,
start messing with things.
you can see through the inky blackness your friends looking about. The illustrious brilliance of the sword appears for a moment and then disappears.
I'm just like, so glad I'm a fallen as a man. This whole fits my aesthetic, and then just walk straight in.
All right, make me a con save and a wisdom save.
That whole Fisher aesthetic.
Yeah, gotta die for the aesthetic, man. Con save, that's a 19.
Okay, you'll take half, which comes out to 5, which then you're resistant, so you take 2 necrotic damage.
2 wisdom 18.
Roll me a d6.
I'm gonna inflict sadness damage. A 6. A 6.
Oh.
Oh no, what is
I
I
don't like
swear-
that
Okay.
expression.
Is there like no good number on a d6?
Oh, if this is all bad, it's just different levels of bad.
Oh no.
So you have been afflicted with Shadowfell Despair.
Oh.
The effect that you have rolled is Madness.
Yeah.
You have disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws that use Int, Wiz, or Charisma, and you gain
Oh,
the following law.
no.
I can't tell what's real anymore.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Quick,
Character
spin the
wise,
top.
I love
Spin the
it.
top.
Yeah, I'm just like Inception, like wildly spinning my top. Like, is anything real?
Son, are you okay?
So you walk through and you take like a pinch of necrotic damage, and then what does Hassan do after seeing all this darkening and the color literally bleed from the air and a sense of death fill your nostrils? What's your response with this thing happening?
If she's gonna be afflicted with madness, also there's like a stench of death in the air.
Mm-hmm. You
Uh,
can't tell it's real anymore.
she just kind of is like, you see her kind of panic, and she's looking around and she's like, where are we? I'm sorry.
Shadowfell.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'm so sorry. I had to do it. You have to. And she like grabs Jareth and says, I had to do it. I had to.
We all have to do things. It's fine. It's fine. What?
I didn't mean to.
I've got the babe in one arm. I'm just gonna pull Husin in. And just, it's okay. It's all right. I'm just gonna use prestidigitation to just kind of make little sparkles in her hair.
She
Which
kind
are
of
monochrome and unillustrious, unfortunately.
God damn it!
she just kind of looks at you and just is like,
What? Tell me what's the matter, sweetness.
I burned them all, and they're still burning. I thought,
Did they deserve it?
I don't know. I needed them to die. Because I needed someone else to live, so they needed to die.
Oh. I understand. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. It's all right. It's all right. Come here. I just like to whisper in her ear. They're not burning anymore. Let's go.
So this is her, like, this is gonna be fun for her. This is gonna be great. Everything is burning.
Fun is one word to use.
Character
Right.
trauma.
Great. Hassan's lost her mind. My sword said, let's go.
Let's go fight a dragon.
And
So-
Jim is afraid.
Baby boy.
yeah, I've got Jim curled up in my cloak.
Pokes his head out. And like every time anybody makes a sudden motion, he just pulls it back out
Like, no,
slowly.
don't just stay there.
What about the whole army?
So
Like,
some of
one
them are gonna
battalion.
I actually rolled for them, and they rolled quite good.
Good. There we
Hey!
go.
That's
There.
good.
So your centipede battalion is actually like lining up in a battalion formation on the floor.
Um,
Everything that I ever needed.
the glorious centipede army of Jareth.
They begin. You've seen like a drill team. They begin tapping the little centipede feet and mandible in a rhythm.
This is the best. Okay, so I want to take out the
My
key,
battalion's on point.
Okay.
the silver key, and hey Lou, can you make some fire or light, please?
I can try.
It makes a dim light,
Okay,
but
should
that
be-
isn't to
is it
cast a
enough to
shadow.
make the key cast a shadow? Yeah. Okay, I want to position Lou and the key to make it look like the keys. Yeah, just like moving. Like no, Lou, stand here, please, and until I can make the key's shadow look like it's fitting,
Yeah.
it's touching the door.
So as soon as you make it so that the shadow of the key in profile falls on the door just swings open.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Indeed.
As you look forward, this hall is once again bleached of all color. Old skulls and bones have swept into corners along this long hallway that leads to another door about 100 feet down the way. There's also doors to the left and right. And as you take a step in, question mark?
Do I see anything in here before I step in?
There are no creatures in here that you see.
I'll go.
That you see.
Thing in the nature of traps or secret doors?
No, two obvious doors to the east and west, left and right. As you take a step forward, Lou, the bones on the closest alcove come forward and knit themselves into a large fanged mouth. And it opens and recites a verse to you.
Yes!
Welcome to Umbraxicar's lair, a dragon held in the grip of despair. Conjures memories of his departed friend. Upon sunlight's blade, he met his end.
Neat, you got that, so we're fine.
Whoops. Welcome to
With rhymes. This is just delightful.
Dragon Held in Dark
The grip of-
Despair.
In the grip of despair.
In the grip. Aye, in the grip of despair. My apologies. In the grip.
Conjures memories of his departed friend. Upon sunlight's blade, he met his end.
What about the friend? Sorry, of despair. I
Upon
can only write
sunlight,
so fast.
conjures memories of his departed friend. Upon sunlight's blade, he met his end.
Don't forget the
Vanrak
colon.
died. Sunblade.
Butthole.
I was wondering if I misheard that. I was like, was that just me?
No, that was me. I gotcha. With the
Colon.
sunlight blade, he met his end.
He met his end.
Okay.
And then the grotesquely crafted from bone fanged mouth falls apart into a pile of bones.
I take it back. I might like it here.
Yeah.
It
I hate it.
rhymed. It was odd and creepy. I mean, come on.
What's Hassan's response to this?
I just need color.
She's gonna look at, like, as soon as his bone kind of falls down, she's gonna walk over and take a bone and just kind of
Sure.
just gonna if it's a short one, just like jam it. So it just like in her arm it just says, okay. So this is real. And like puts it in her pocket. And I have
Yeah.
my own inception spinner. Just to jam in my arm.
Yeah.
Oh my
of-
god.
If your celestial blood drips down your arm,
Metal.
it is in monochrome black and white.
Yeah.
As it should be, as a fallen Azamir.
I just am gonna start
Monochrome.
singing "Disturbed Sound of Silence." Just
Echoes the
and so the way is open.
So there's a long hall, which Hassan has walked partway down now to get to the bones, with another large double door on the other end, and then there were smaller doors to the left and right.
So left, right, or straight?
I mean, in a labyrinth, you always go left.
So left.
But
Are there
that's-
any markings anywhere that might depict He's the Syrian Nye, this way to the tomb of whatever?
There are no markings upon the doors, but you may inspect them closer if you so desire.
Oh yeah, let's listen. Let's listen and see what's behind them.
Okay, which
Sure.
door do you listen at, Mefera?
I'm gonna listen to the big one first.
Okay, so you go down the hall.
Yes.
Is anyone listening at another door?
no, I'm playing with baubles and entertaining the babe.
I'll listen to the left door.
I'll listen to the right door to try not to go mad.
Why does Lou always trigger the visions? If you listen at the left door, a misty vision overtakes you, and as you see Lou fall to the ground, and telepathically, you can see Lou. You're experiencing an intense hand-to-hand combat with a man
Oh.
wearing Vanrak's mythical armor, what you recognize as Vanrak Moonstar.
Okay.
The brawl ends with when the man is knocked to the floor, stumbles to his feet, draws his sun sword, and burns it out forward, saying, "Remember this, your gift to me? Challenge me again, and I'll carve that big heart of yours out and eat it." At which point, your perspective grows as you tower over him, as you transform into a bronze dragon, and you call out, and you hear it in your own voice. "Vanrak, I'm your friend. Listen to me. She's using the pain of your father's death to lead you down the darkest of all paths. For the love of Saloon, do not follow her." Then the vision ends.
Oh.
You
Whoa.
find yourself on the cold, buckled tile ground.
Yeah, as soon as I notice she's gone down, I'm like going over there, like,
Are you
Poke it out.
okay?
They fought. Vanrak and Brax. But he wasn't in Braxcal yet. He was still bronze, and they were fighting, and Saloon did this. I heard that right.
So you said she's using the pain of your father's death to lead you down the darkest of all paths. For the love of Saloon, do not follow her.
Got it. I think it's Sharsden. That's. How'd I get on the
Checks
floor?
out.
Fell. I said you fell, Lou.
Oh gosh.
That's
I thought you said Val, and I was
yeah,
like,
me too. I was like, what? What
Loki.
did I do?
No. I said you fell, Lou.
Sorry, so. Yeah. I don't know. What happened to
well,
Vanrak?
get up. We've got places to be.
Yeah. You're right, though. Left.
Labyrinth, what I tell you.
Yeah.
Always go left.
Did I hear anything at the big door?
One moment.
I thought you were gonna say moans.
Right.
Just moans.
This is a different kind of chamber.
It's just maybe it's ghosts, maybe it's not ghosts.
Hey, vampires.
You hear as you put your ear to the door with your insanely good passive perception, you hear something large breathing.
Hey, guys. Does it
Yeah.
sound large enough to be a dragon?
Make me a nature check.
All
Sure.
right.
Well, investigation. That'd be appropriate too.
Let me see what I've got here. I got a lot better nature. So if I
Go
can
ahead.
do that, I will do that. Because that's going to be a 22. No, sorry, 23.
The breathing doesn't seem quite right for a dragon.
Oh no.
Something closer to a humanoid. Maybe a giant.
Why?
So
Did
big,
it.
but not a dragon.
Dragon.
Did
Oh,
not.
great.
Did not.
Hey, guys, I think we should go left.
That's good. Let's leave that one. Did I hear anything at my door except in my own insane madness?
I'm just gonna let you make up what you heard at your door.
I missed that. What happened?
I said I'm just gonna let you make up what you heard at your door.
I put my thing to the door and I like turn around and look at Jareth and say like, can you like calm the baby down, please?
Baby's sleeping.
No, he's crying.
Oh,
Sleeping.
that's some dark shit right there.
You can't hear that?
Is it behind the door?
Yeah, she's right. We should go left.
There's something very big breathing past this door, and I think we should avoid that for the time being.
Seconded.
Second.
All right. So you open the door to the left, which was that room.
The vision
Okay.
room. To the left.
Yes.
To the left.
So you open it up, and this room is lightly obscured by that fog that pervaded other parts of the dungeon.
That is
Combined with the monochromatic and the fact that you cannot make any light above dim, it is very hard to see in here currently. Even with dark vision, although it does help quite immensely. The walls are lined with small iron hooks upon which pictures were once hung. You think there might be something hanging on one of the hooks? Hard to make out. You'd probably have to get closer.
Does it look like there's any traps on the ground or?
Sure, you can make me a perception investigation check at disadvantage.
And some help, Lou.
I mean, it's like either it's a 7.
Okay.
I
It's really hard
I'm
to
still
see.
reeling from that vision.
Sure.
Sorry, babe. It's not in the right place, man. I'm sorry. Someone else, maybe.
I'll take a look.
I think it's all right.
You said at disadvantage, right, Nat?
Yes. Obscured.
Dirty 20.
You can make out much clearer, although it takes effort. You don't make out any traps, but you do catch that on one of the on a pair of hooks on the far wall is hanging a golden horn studded with what are probably gems, but it's hard to tell in this coloration.
Okay. I'm gonna go. If that doesn't look like there's any traps, I'm gonna go take a look.
As you step forward, a misty vision invades your consciousness as
Ooh,
you
there we go.
as well. You are in a buttressed hall with 6 columns. Looming above, 6 blindfolded adventurers bound to the columns with a rope. A hollow voice, one you've heard in some of the other visions, issues a terrible command. Umbraxakar, give these fools the death they deserve, as a cone of necrotic energy erupts from the character, from you, as the shadow you spew engulfs these prisoners, and they die, horribly shriveling down and becoming zombified. bodies. Undead shadows rise from their corpses. You're doing as the vision ends.
Okay. Does the horn look like it's something from that vision? Do I recognize it at all?
So you look at the horn, and I'm gonna need you to make a history check.
All right. Well, I don't know that I'm very good at that, but I'll give it a go.
And anyone who views the horn can make the same history check.
That's an 18. That's not too bad.
I got a glorious 10.
Yes, same here.
Glory.
A glorious 10.
Glory.
I mean, I don't see it, so right?
Yeah, but you will at some point. But yeah, you don't need to do it now. This is a beautifully crafted horn, definitely of dwarven make. It's displayed in such a way that it seems important. The couple of the prisoners in the vision were dwarves. There could be a connection there, but you're foggy on it.
I don't recognize what it is.
The vision arrives and fleets so quickly.
Okay. Why don't I just pick it up? Because that seems like a bad idea.
Just pick it up.
Do we have like time for me to run a quick ritual detect magic? Is everybody cool with that?
That's up to you.
Lou, Jareth, Hassan.
I'm all right with it.
2 minutes.
Cool on me.
All right.
How long has it been since the last time I cast the bond?
You did it during the last short. You did it during the last ritual cast. You haven't taken a short rest. You fought some dudes. You walked through. You had Centipede Civil War. Got the thing. It's probably been like 45 minutes. It's a decent time to re-up it.
I will do that.
Okay. Alex.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
You have chosen well. You get your rituals off without interruption.
Cool.
Cool.
Yay!
Glad I could help.
The horn is not magical.
This is very pretty.
Very pretty.
Asshole.
Okay. Should we take it? Do you think it?
Bless you.
Thank
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We can sell it for a little bit of cash. Jareth, it's probably beautiful once we get it out of here.
Maybe it's a good gift. Maybe it's could trigger a memory. Something.
Worth the attempt, right?
Yeah.
Let's take it.
Maybe.
I'll lift it off the hook.
All right. You have a beautifully crafted dwarven horn.
Cool.
I feel
Is there
like
any
Lewis
doors
is
on this
freaked
room?
out.
What was that?
Was there any other doors on this room, or is this a dead end?
Yeah, there's a second door out. Kind of comes in, and then on that same wall, a little ways down, there's another door out.
We can keep going this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Onward.
All right.
Are we stealthing?
I don't know. Are you?
I can pass without trace indefinitely, so
Do we perhaps want to be a little bit quiet?
it's probably worth doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So plus 10 for everyone. 23.
21.
23.
Wait, do we get plus 10 on whatever we
Yeah.
roll?
Yes.
And then
Yes.
plus our modifier. Okay, I got a 30.
Yep. Nice.
I'm
Yay.
the knight. The
So
crazy.
lowest was what? 21?
Yeah.
Decent.
Well, pass without trace.
I
Decent.
rolled a 2. Thank God for Pass Without a Trace.
It's a good spell.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Plus, you being a monk makes you inherently decent at stealth.
Yeah, I have a +9.
Not wrong. So you your way through a few rooms, past a decrepit dining hall and an equally decrepit kitchen, into a larger-ish room. It has 2 doors off of it. One large double doors, the other one smaller to the side. Inside this room are 6 things underneath black sheets. Well, the sheets look black in the Shadowfell.
6 things? Like, is there a rough shape to them?
They're they rest on a point. You think maybe there's like a bulge out to one side, but it's it's like 7 feet tall, few 3 or 4 feet wide,
Perhaps look
covered
like
in
6 columns.
black sheet. They are definitely uneven underneath the sheet.
But they don't look like humanoid people like under a sheet.
They
It's like
could be. They could be.
6 bodies on 6 columns under a sheet.
Statues or something. Maybe. Meh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I guess let's keep going.
Yeah.
Where's the out?
So there are large double doors across the room, past all of the covered things,
And about
and off to the left is a smaller side door.
how far away are each of those?
About 50 feet across to the double doors, and the side door is like 20 feet around the corner. You're not really going past anything to get to that.
Side door first. Yeah. Okay.
There are
Side
more
door.
centipedes to summon.
Side door.
Go to
Yeah.
the side door.
Yeah, let's try the side door.
All right. One moment.
We open. There's 7 tigers.
Animal
Black and
friendship.
white tigers.
Black and
because
white tigers.
Shadowfell.
Cerulean
So
tigers.
you open up the door, and a wave of rot, like mold, strong, comes across you. And in the dim light, you can make out a woman who's lying on the ground, unconscious? Question mark. There's a set of armor set up on an armor stand across the room. It is covered in dust.
I'm using prestidigitation this entire time, by the way, to make the air around me smell better.
That seems appropriate.
Yeah.
You hear Jareth cast a spell. There's a puff of roses.
That's right.
Oh yeah, like I have druidcraft. I can make flower petals appear.
Yeah,
So.
they'll be black and white and gothic as fuck, but they'll be there.
Pretty good
Right.
aesthetic though. Gothic
Oh,
flowers.
Do we get the sense that this has not been opened in a very long time?
Actually, the door has a fairly hefty lock on it, but it was unlocked when you got to it. It seemed the door doesn't screech or protest when you open it.
And is this person on the ground, is she breathing?
With your passive perception, you could make out a rise and fall of breath. It's very shallow, though.
Okay.
Interesting.
Should we wake her up?
I mean,
Can
you
I
could always just charm her.
Yeah, we have. I mean, Jareth is very charming, so
I am quite charming.
You're lovely, darling.
Might be
You,
able to
Thank
tell us something about what's.
you also have a baby in your arms.
I do.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Do
That
you,
just adds to the charm, right?
do you want to
That's
go
right.
in there with the baby, or do you want me to go check on her?
I can charm promote back here. It's fine.
Yeah,
I will
I'm
go.
gonna-
I will go in and check on her. I
I'll go
will
with
see if
Lou to do
she's
that.
Injured.
All right. So two of you
Right.
go up in, and there's a woman unconscious, hair back in a very messy bun. She's very plain clothes, and as you approach, you can make out on her across her neck a number of punctures, bite wounds,
Oh
scars,
no.
dozens of them.
Her hair doesn't look like it snakes, does it?
No.
All right.
Okay. Do I get the
However,
do I get the sense that she's I don't know how vampirism works in D&D. So I'm just going to ask this as best I can. Do I get the sense that she is being turned or that she has been fed upon?
Fed upon.
Okay. Um
Do I know enough to know? Because I don't want to metagame, but do I know enough to know whether vampires are capable of charming their prey and whether waking
Oh,
her?
you're all like 14th level adventurers. You've probably fought vampires before.
Cool. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
reasonable for you to be familiar with their abilities.
Awesome. All right. Then yeah. We should probably be careful waking her up. It's very possible that she's been charmed by a vampire.
we get the sense that they would still be charmed
Right.
even if they're sleeping or unconscious.
yeah, it usually doesn't even.
It doesn't.
Usually,
I
like,
think it lasts a duration rather than even like I think death doesn't even bother that. Like they could die and come back and still be charmed. I think.
Technically, yeah.
Seen it happen.
Well, do we want to risk it?
We could get information about what else is here.
I mean, do we have anything else we really want to ask? Or is
Where
it-
to go?
What's ahead of us? What's behind us?
Well, we know the dragon's in here somewhere, and so's the vampire. Jim said so.
Everyone with a passive perception of 18 or higher sees these sheets from behind you rustle in a breeze that you don't know where it comes from. Underneath it, you can see a armored greave of a foot.
Oh, great.
Hmm.
Then I think we should just leave this room. I think we just keep going.
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable just leaving forcible innocence.
Oh, I do.
I could try a
does-
thing.
You could try a thing.
Try a thing.
Try it.
It would take a minute, but I could try a thing.
We could probably wait a minute.
Try.
Do it.
This is so insane. I could try enthralling performance.
Well, the performance would probably wake her up, and then you'd be in a conversation.
That's
Presumably.
right.
So you
Oh.
could wake.
Or I could just shove a healing potion in her mouth.
I don't know what a healing potion would do if she were charmed. Nothing, I think.
No, but she's unconscious and her
We should make a
Wait,
decision. We should
Banner?
make it quick.
I'm fine moving on. I don't know what we stand to gain, and I feel like we could stand to lose a lot from waking her up. But
Okay.
if you guys want to wake her up, that's fine. I'll watch the door.
Let's
Let's
try to lock her in here then.
all right.
So you
Do it.
quietly close the door, lock it.
I'll lean against
And-
it ominously.
Hassan, as you turn from the door, this sourceless wind pushes one of the sheets off of this statue, and you see a fully formed painting of painted statue of Lord Vanrakdoom Moonstar. And it sends all of you into a vision as you fall onto the ground. You're
Great.
yeah, as you are in the presence of Vanrak Moonstar in his Death Knight form, skeletal with the red pits of his eyes, wearing his armor and clutching the hilt of his sword, says, "This is not the fate either of us deserved. In darkness we have lost our way." And in one motion, he takes his hand, puts the hilt of the sword up to his mouth, guns back and activates it, shooting the light all through his body and erupting him in a radiant blast. You feel yourselves roar in anguish as you rise and grow into full draconic size. And that's where we're going to end this session.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh man!
no.
Oh no.
Oh gosh!
What?
Was that Sunbeam? Was that Sunblade that he used?
Yeah, it seemed to be the same Sunblade, just,
You just ate the
Not sad.
sunblade.
Just
just
right on. The
That's some
Sunblade did not mention that.
no, it did not.
utter bullshit.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Cool. No doubt.
We're
So-
all Jake Peralta.
Let's go around somewhat quickly because we're a little over. And say quickly who we are and what are a moment we really enjoyed from this session. And I'm gonna cheat and go last because I don't have everything on the top of my head. Why don't you go, Alexis?
Oh, okay. All right. I am Alexis. You can find me at Vox Venato on Twitter. Currently, I have set my name to Jareth the Goblin King. Because that's fun. I am a member of Dice Priori. You can find me often on the on Twitch at Dice Priori, and I co-DM Dragon Heisters on Tuesdays, and I play Gilly, a little bard lock, on Wednesdays in Ghost in the Machine. It's a lot of good stuff. Check us out. I also run an art stream on Mondays and Fridays, and we've got other good stuff. My favorite part of the evening was the Centipede Civil War.
Yeah.
Just, your casual Rod of Rulership inspired Centipede Civil War.
Why not?
Why not? Just Jareth commanding things to fight for him, and it's the best, and I love it.
Pass.
It was a pretty crafty way to solve that situation.
It was pretty great. Pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, I loved it.
It was a nightmare.
All right. And Val.
Oh, hi, I'm Val. I'm the Nerdy Niffler on Twitter. Currently, my name is Hassan Imra and Babe Bowie. Yep, Dice Priory is super fun, and they're starting a new, I think, Storm Heisters one, and I just love it. And Gilly is live. Alex
Aw.
is amazing and is most one of the chill people ever. Daniel has some awesome cosplays. And if you want to bring some fun and light into your day, Padavos the Pun Bard is just, he's just a sunshine human being, and I absolutely adore him. He's great. And that's me. Oh, my favorite moment was the Centipede Civil War and going insane.
There you go.
I just love the fact that like generations of centipedes will carve this day into the
right.
stone walls.
All right, and Alex.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex Gaston. You can find me on the Twitter sphere at Crit Charisma. Currently, I'm fire emoji. Sweet Lou. Fire emoji. You can find me exclusively here on the amazing Variant Rolls channel. Favorite moment of tonight, because I'm an evil person and I just don't feel it's a proper game unless I devolve everybody into laughter. It was when you go and examine the chest.
It was so good.
And I put forth my bosom into the world.
Yep.
And thus ruining productivity for the next 5 minutes.
Choice.
Choice.
And that's me. Disadvantage. I got it.
Danielle.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I'm at Ryrakantor on Twitter. My name is currently Mefera, Queen of Winter, because we have a theme going. You can find me there. I post a lot about D&D and also other nerdy things like cosplay. I have a game that I DM on Wednesdays at 7:30 on twitch.tv/Phantom Roll Booth. Nat is actually a player in said game, and it follows a group of intrepid fantasy insurance claims adjusters as they try to deal with their casework and also are currently investigating mysterious disappearances at their company. So come join us at 7:30 on Phantom Roll Booth's Twitch channel. It's a good time. We have a blast, and that's my plug.
Yeah, it is pretty
and
close to max hilarity.
It is. It is wonderful. Oh, my favorite moment is definitely the Centipede War because I'm so excited. I didn't get to do it last time, and now I have Jim, and he's the best.
Jim's a good boy.
Scared little puppy centipede.
Yes,
Yep, Jim's a good boy.
Jim is a good boy.
He's a
I
good
have to
boy.
say, I viscerally enjoyed when it was like, and I was like, basically I said, and this comes to a dead end, and you're like, centipedes!
Centipedes.
That was pretty great.
It was time.
I'm so happy.
All right. Hi, I'm Nat. You can find me on Twitter as the Tuesday DM or at CrimeNat. I retweet a bunch of D&D stuff, and actually just announced today that I am now the newsletter producer for the RPG Kitchen. So we'll be accepting content submissions from the community soon, very soon, promise. We're gonna putting that together. It's gonna be great. Hopefully, my job. My favorite moment of the episode. Somehow I had you all go first, and I didn't actually think about this. I really enjoyed how we get to the Shadowfell part, and there's all this aesthetic descriptive, and I really kind of felt the group sink into that aesthetic a little bit, and kind of buy into that. It got a little less silly, and it's still jokes, but I enjoyed that tonal shift that we did together. It was good.
Yeah.
And we have a
There's
small
that.
plug for good friends at A Seat at the Table. It's an online magazine striving to amplify the voices of women, LGBTQ plus people of color, and disabled gamers in the tabletop community. They're pretty great. I've done a little bit of work with them. They're amazing, and you should support them too. And at that, I think we are pretty good. It's been a good time. Have a nice night.